I suppose y'all are ready, and of course, Deadpool is still working on this thing, so it might come to us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's dinner, you mean?
No, he's answered that thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
About that done. We start this Alba shenanigans.
Alba, yep.
This is gonna be a big chungus.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a bit wobbly bobbly
This
bobbly.
humongous. Well, no, it's just more this humongous detour. Because we took care of Yatagarasu, but now we still have to figure out about the murders.
Oh, and also about the Alabash and Babalese situation.
Okay.
March 15th, 0211 a.m. Atrium Neutralis, lobby.
Okay. Probably why did you take over Gumshoe while Deadpool was out? Okay.
Okay.
Rally?
Rally?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, Rally. You're gonna fill it for Gumshoe.
Alright. I can't believe it, sir. Extraterritoriality.
That's not an amazing fatality in Mortal Kombat. Yes, and there's nothing we can really do about that. In the end, we didn't have enough authority to bring him to justice. Yeah.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that even though we know he's the boss, we can't lay a finger on him.
Not one butterfinger. I know. Hey, Mr. Prosciuttos. Sorry to skip out on yous, but I got some business to take care of.
Just great.
Give an evil guy like him a slap on the wrist. Then what the heck are word laws created for? What are they good? What are they? What good? Oh, what are they?
What good are they?
If the law can't help us, then I'll go as the Yatagarasu and take care of this myself, gangster style.
Don't you dare. Has Schoolhouse Rock not taught you nothing? You always have to go up the stairs with a bill. Sorry, that was a bit too harsh.
I know how you feel, sir. We're trying to take on an ambassador, after all.
He's not wrong there.
No, he's not.
And he did tell us earlier to get out of the theater. This is kind of their country, I guess. But I feel like I've been slapped across the face for just doing my job.
What am I going to do? Should I retreat for now and formulate a better plan of attack?
Hold it.
Come on, everyone. We can't give up yet.
Okay.
I want you to think about something for a sec. We never let up for a second. And as long as we don't give up investigating, we might find the rotten treasure hidden there.
She's right. Yeah.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth.
Come on, Edgy Poo.
You're right, Kay. Very well. Let us reopen the investigation. See what we find. Come on, Kay.
Right behind you.
Okay, and I'll go check out Battle one more time, sir.
And I have something that I need to investigate further in Alabasta. Oh great, already getting rid of me, bastard.
Now then. Before I gather any more information, I should do a bit of housekeeping. Passion flowers, data erased from my organizer. I don't need this item anymore. Alright, investigate. Mr. Alva seemed agitated over something, since there's something he doesn't want us to investigate. Sir Tom.
My hold on, the stream is lagging on my end. Give me
Oh,
no.
Yeah,
refresh it.
Give it a second.
I wonder why.
There are two special circumstances that surround the ambassador. First, the embassy itself has extraterritorial rights. If something happens on Alabashan soil, we aren't able to legally prosecute it.
True. It sounds like embassies are the perfect place to steal whatever you want.
And murdered mass too, running a smuggling operation and make counterfeit bills, apparently.
But I thought all the counterfeiting was done by Mr. Kojin and Babel.
Yes, he apparently used the emissary's coupon printing press to do it. He used Babel as the embassy's printing press and Babel's ink to make counterfeit bills. But it's the same story over there anyway. Babel also has extraterritorial rights. Which brings me to my next point, the ambassador's extraterritorial rights. Those rights are effective even in our country. No matter what happens, he can never be tried in our courts. He retains some very special rights indeed. Let's see, no matter what wrongs he may commit, we can't bring him to trial there. Although, we may be able to enact Dasher and Rallius. We may be able to get him into Wrestler's Court, brother! And get the Undertaker as the judge, yep.
Oh my god. The poor
Guess we
old
really
man
don't
getting
stand a
beat up.
chance, do we?
Oh yeah, the Undertaker would just tombstone Alba.
Sir Popular Turnbuckle, his signature move, the 1/8 Nelson.
We might stand a chance if we can somehow nullify either one of his special rights. I've always been able to do strong bad. Okay, the cheat. Help me out here.
Oh,
Wow,
look at me.
this was taken just for the two ambassadors gave their vacates to the Steel Samurai, aka Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. Wait, is this just my imagination? It's an old all that joke involving Ross Perot. Or there's something in this picture that I haven't seen before. Yes, the flower. Oh, yeah, the flower right above the rose. Right there. There should be a bouquet of Persian cyclamens and roses.
Oh.
Wow, you even know the exact species.
But you see that pick is missing.
I would have never figured you for an expert on flowers.
Well, because of those flowers that old lady sends me every month.
You never whippersnapper.
Just look at me, I sound like some sort of botanist.
So, what exactly is this yellow flower here for?
That one? I'm not sure.
Nani? You don't know?
As far as I can recall, I've never seen a flower like this before. I feel as though I've seen this shape somewhere before. Yes.
Ooh, yes.
Can we, oh no, you have to deduce, yeah. This, yep. The pick. There it is. Could this evidence be related to this photo somehow? Yes.
Huh? Well... Nope. I don't think it's related at all.
What are you? Oh my gosh. So we really had to jump through another hoop. We know it's that. That's what's missing.
No.
Ugh. I know, I hate that fast. Like, we have the item and all. It's like, nope. We can't do that yet. Alright, let's keep checking the other.
Oh, it may be because, yes, it's there, but what is the real connection? It could have been another piece of another flower.
Check the other areas like Alba or Palermo.
Yeah.
I can't believe this pretending to be a harmless old grandpa. Talk about deceptive.
I don't suppose anyone expected him to change that drastically.
I bet he's thinking of something evil behind the cheery smile.
Okay, please try to remain calm and focus on the here and now.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry I got all worked up there. Well, the only way we're going to be able to steal the truth is if we keep on investigating.
There's that trouble. What?
Oh, okay.
There's that troublemaker standing there smack in the center making two peace signs.
Well, the Steel Samurai stands out even more than the two ambassadors in this picture.
Oh yeah, you think?
Oh hey, the person playing the Steel Samurai is one of your friends, right?
Brain just had him stretched there.
No, I have no idea who he is.
Wait, but you just said he. You knew which gender he was, so you must know him, right?
I beg that you please refrain from talking about that person with me ever again. I am sorry I misgendered them.
Oh no.
This here Palliano has a really good smile.
Absolutely.
Great smile. But he was really happy that they were going to become Codopio again.
Perhaps. But instead he became the greatest victim in today's case. You know, that counterfeit money and all.
Please.
An ambassador like him who is always thinking of his country is really to be admired. Free buffets for all!
Yeah, although this happened, I hope they'll be able to reunite this country someday.
I hope so as well, but for that to happen, we need to solve this case first. We need to see to it that those who did harm to the new Codopia are locked away.
We will!
Oh,
In the
you know,
next 3 hours.
Look on top.
No?
No, there's that. Oh, damn it! I thought they kind of looked like an area on top that could be inserted something. But nope. Okay, so we know the picture.
Let's see if we can like logic connect or whatever.
These flowers were sent by Global Studios.
Global Studios?
That's where they filmed the Silver Samurai television show. They've been producing hit after hit recently, so the studio's being remodeled.
Oh, I read about that in the papers the other day. That mascot of theirs is also getting a facelift, too, right? What's its name?
You mean Miss Monkey? Monkey?
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. You really have a great memory from Monkey.
Never underestimate powers of recollection.
Good boy. Huh.
See, let's see if we can connect anything.
Agitated Alba, counterfeiting. Oh, let's see, renovations.
So, I don't see any renovations connecting to anything at this moment, but let's try Cochin's counterfeiting op and Agitated Alba.
Well, we still don't know.
No. Well,
And
No.
I can't use these two things together.
okay, so let's go back, or you can do that.
That unfortunately, Vass, as a kid, when I played Sam and Max Hit the Road, I'd always hear Sam say that all the time. I can't use these two things together.
I got you.
I can't pick that up. No, I'm serious. I can't pick that up.
Pick up mallet. I can't pick that up.
Let's try again. Maybe try
Oh my gosh.
the renovations with the counter.
No, it wouldn't be that. There's something. Yeah, we expected everything. We know it's that, but we can't do it yet due to the plot.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at me.
There!
Yes. We know that the counterfeit bills were printed using the embassy's press. But the necessary materials, such as the Babylonis ink and paper, must have been hidden in a secure location. What do you think would have happened if the renovation had begun?
You probably had to find a better hiding place, or get rid of all of it.
Right, so we can assume that the renovation was the cause of the plate and bills disposal. And the reason Mr. Cochin was killed as the ringleader of the smuggling operation. Based on what we know, who do you think was the one that was the most to gain? That would be Quercus Alba.
Absolutely.
It's the one person who has been erasing all evidence of the smuggling operation. From both embassies, the co-conspirator who is mopping up, Ambassador Alba. Ambassador Alba had a very strong motive to kill Manny Cochin. There you go. Okay, conveniently place all the
now
guilt
we can.
onto Cochin. Yes. And the other piece, yep. That's it, Alba, motive to kill Cochin. A clue! The cause of Ambassador... Yeah, Blue's Clues. The cause of Ambassador Alba's agitation, the rotten treasure we may find. And the motive for killing Mr. Cochin. Miss Yu said it herself that she didn't kill anyone tonight. If we were to take her words at face value, then the reason for the ambassador's nervousness can only be one thing. He didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Mr. Cochin was killed.
And you mean the ambassador? You mean Ambassador Alba is the real killer? But I thought the two of them were friends.
Maybe they were. But what if Mr. Cochin was the one who first betrayed their friendship? He wanted to keep all the money.
Oh, I get it. Wasn't Mr. Cochin pushing really hard for Mr. Palino to be the ambassador after the ambassador after the reunification? I am not feeling it today.
Yep, definitely that's a lot of kickback and tit for tat. Yes, and that was the real reason why he wanted to steal Alabast's Prima Dux statue.
So Mr. Cochin hired Damask 2 to go steal it for him? But when Ambassador Alba found out what he was up to, he killed Mr. Cochin.
It is definitely a possibility at this point.
Those two really were thinking of no one but themselves.
Yep.
But the question is now, how did he do it?
No honor among thieves.
Ambassador Alba was in Alabast. Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babel, right?
Right, and that is what we must solve next.
Okay.
Alright, so now that we did that, let's save.
Yeah, because we still have some more investigation to do around here.
Yes.
Can we use a TV or not? No.
Nope.
What about the gate water flowers? Yeah. Oh yeah, you do have something to say. Flowers are sent by a variety of people and businesses to celebrate the Goodwill event.
Ah,
Even the Steel Samurai received some flowers from the ambassadors.
that's very kind.
And there's so many bouquets here. It's like a wedding ceremony.
I believe the flowers for those are for a slightly different reason.
What do you mean? This event was supposed to be like a wedding between Alabast and Babel, right?
Actually, I believe they're more in a state of divorce.
Oh,
They're fighting for custody.
This event was supposed to be their remarriage ceremony.
I suppose you could call it that. What is a marriage anyways, Kay?
What is a man?
what the pile of
There's
secrets?
a little pile of secrets.
Oh, Sircon.
I
There you go,
guess.
the god. Oh! Hey again. I thought the lady with the whip passed through here not too long ago.
She is from Interpol and had the proper paperwork. So while I was reluctant, I had to let her in.
I'm looking for stuff.
Sounds like Francisco, right?
Also, she's scary. Are you going to be the one to tell her no?
Besides, if I didn't, that whip of hers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Holy Francisco.
Of course it's me. What would it be? I have an image to maintain, by the way.
I think Supa did this one back in the day.
Okay. Hello, and welcome to the embassy at Babel. I'm sorry, but I don't really need to enter your country at this time. Right now, for a limited time here at the Babelese embassy, we're offering the very special experience of terrifying fires at your store. Very nice. So how about it? Shall I sign you up? It's good, y'all.
It's good, y'all.
Investigation run.
Oh.
Okay, I see you later.
I think our best option. Okay, let's.
We only
see
have
here.
one deduction thing, so we still need some. We can't use the pick. We know that it's missing from there.
Let's look at the evidence systematically.
Yeah.
We have oh yeah.
Oh no, the flag, right? This piece of evidence related.
No.
Uh-oh!
Oh,
I'm getting hurt.
Oh, my self-esteem.
all right.
Just that at
Yeah,
this point.
no. Once Edgeworth's stamina runs out, he goes into full depression and game over.
He just goes.
Oh no, he just retires. He, retired like in JoJo.
No.
Do we have what is?
No.
What do we have?
Other than
we
the
have
pick,
any-
yeah, we can't use the pick. That's the only problem.
Oh, DP's
Found
in
out
the
that
chat.
it's also weapons.
No, hey.
Again, apologies. I did update at like 2 a.m., so that made me an iffy strength even worse. Okay, so essentially this tonight is worse. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Gobble
yeah.
Shah.
Double shot.
Jeez.
Then I really hope you're gonna enjoy the stream, DP.
Yeah.
Stay in touch.
That's
I'll be in the
awesome,
chat for ya.
Seems that lilies are at the center of this bouquet with an accent of chamomile.
Chamomile.
Oh. I can totally smell the wonderful fragrance.
Okay, this is just a picture.
Ah. But it's nice to imagine things once in a while, you know? Where's your sense of empathy?
If you can smell the fragrance of flowers from a photo, that's more like a hallucination.
Damn! You have to be nice about it.
Let's just drop this for it's in full bloom.
No, Edgeworth, no.
It's also wet for some reason.
You.
Meaning it probably fell in that fountain. Well, no, the
Wait.
pig fell in the fountain. Yes, we know that, but it's just like we can't understand why the pig is there.
Ah, there we go.
Baffle's national symbol is the butterfly, and Alabas is the flower. It would appear that someone is employing the old hide a tree in a forest trick.
What are you mad to yourself about?
Well, if a tree falls in the woods, do you hear it?
No.
Oh, wait, what? The handle on this knife. Eee.
Yeah,
Yes.
I figured that would be the
Handle
case.
was supposed to be on the blade that killed Mr. Coach. The weapon that killed him was carried through the Theatrum Neutralis. The very bouquet Ambassador Alba was carrying. Commemorative photo taken at Theatrum Neutralis. The murder weapon can be seen in Mr. Alba's bouquet. Flower motif. Like one of the flower petals is missing.
Take a look at the weapon itself. It's missing the exact same petal.
The knife in this photo is most definitely the same as this murder weapon. Now we know about that guitar pick. Alabaster knife. Blade determined to be alabaster. The flower motif's petals are separate.
Again.
I believe we now understand why Ambassador Alba was so nervous and agitated. It must have something to do with where Mr. Cochin was killed. A place where the Alabastian ambassador was likely to meet the Babbly's Mr. Cochin. The place where Ambassador Alba happened to have committed the murder is...
It would have to be the Theatrum Neutralis.
Theatrum Neutralis.
Take that!
The only place that makes sense is here, at the Theatrum Neutralis.
What? Here?
The Goodwill event was being held here today, correct? So the only place that the both of them would have been in is here.
But if that's the case, then everything changes. This theater isn't actually Alabastian land. So that wipes out one of those extraterritorial thingies, right? He has?
It makes logical sense, in which case it is a reason for us to investigate further.
So what should we check out?
Let's see. I believe we should check the immigration records for both Alabast and Abel Postis. Abel's records should be easy to obtain, however the problem will be Alabast. I wonder if they would allow us to see their records despite the order to evacuate, or to vacate.
Objection!
What talk on timer return? Follow the west up ahead of you. Mouse, Edgeworth.
Francisco?
I have here the security footage from both Alabast and Babal. You would do well to take a look at its contents.
Security footage. Footage of the entranceways into Babel and Alabas from the Theatrum Neutralis. You move fast.
A Von Commerce strives to be perfect in every way. It's not in my nature to keep one retiring treating like this. I took the liberty of looking over the Babao investigation reports as well. From now on, you will make no excuse to back down or say that we can't solve this case of Miles Edgewater.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We better be. We won't be beaten, understood? Because my chief little subordinate is going to try his very best, isn't he?
Hasn't she patronized me enough already for a lifetime?
No, I have not.
So this video contains footage from Alabas immigration screening area.
I really hope there's something in there that we can use.
Yeah, let's find out. Roll that beautiful bean footage. 17:21 p.m. 17:22
p.m.
Larry.
p.m.
17:23. Which minute's footage should I examine? 22.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, that's good. I can't believe how completely fooled I was by the way he carried himself.
Yet be fooled too. According to the files I have sent out for earlier, Ambassador Alba was a Copenhagen hero. He saved the royal family from danger countless times.
Copenhagen.
So it bothers me is why would a man like that create such a smuggling ring?
I can think of many reasons.
Even with all the authority I have, I still haven't been able to figure out why.
Well, he's been smoking a lot of Copenhagen. What do you expect? Sounds
No,
like the
of course
ambassador
you
was a
would.
hero who was corrupted by evil. But no matter what happened in the past, we can't let the man he is now escape justice.
This man is the immigration officer who was on duty.
He's making the exact same scary face that he was making a minute ago. Wait, is it just me or is he blushing?
It appears that he gets flustered around the ambassador.
Oh my.
I guess the ambassador is well respected inside Alabas too.
You could say that. The guard doesn't appear to be capable of looking at the ambassador.
Oh, so young, innocent little child. Those are the posters of this country's tourist spots. The most are Gatewatherland.
Alabasians in general like theme parks at all.
So they enjoy the Blue Badger.
The guard who stopped you had been to Gatewatherland a number of times, apparently.
They don't have theme parks in Alabas, huh?
No, Euro Disney hasn't come yet. It's the door leading into Theatrum Neutralis.
The more the guy tried to keep me out, the more I wanted to get in. It's human nature. But I guess I can't complain too much. I did get let inside in the end.
At least nothing seems out of the ordinary with the door. Oh, what about that black marker thing next to the... Nope. Oh, okay.
Okay.
5:22 p.m. At around this time, the Steel Samurai stage show had come to an end. And Ambassador Alba was making his way back to his office.
And then he shook hands with the Steel Samurai in his office. And then he was going to give a speech in the Rose Garden. Being an ambassador sounds like a busy job. It's like someone is always stealing your time away.
Yes, I'd imagine it's something like that. Despite how busy he was, he still managed to find the time to kill Mr. Cochin and move his body somehow from Theatrum Neutralis.
I don't think we're gonna get anything from here.
Wait a minute.
let's try
Wait a minute.
Doesn't something about this lump's shape strike you as odd?
Huh? Isn't it supposed to be this shape?
No, there's clearly something odd about the bulge. If only we had the push cart itself, we could compare and confirm my hunch. Push cart! Steel Samurai pushed this to Alabas from the dressing room. The bulge is unnatural. Next, let us check the footage from Babel's security camera.
shows us something good.
All right, AFV time. 1725.
I remember AFV. That show was funny.
It still goes on. Oh yeah, they got Carlton from Fresh Prince. He's the host of it now.
Nice.
Ah, phooey. There isn't a single sign of suspicious person or anything.
Quiet down, Cedric. That right there is the contradiction.
Huh? Did I miss something?
You didn't miss anything, because there was nothing to miss. However, what is missing is the image of Mr. Cochin entering his own country. Ruh-roh.
Oh.
Wasn't his body found in Babel?
It would appear that the true face of our final puzzle has finally revealed itself. Complete.
Boss fight time.
Already.
Ambassador Alba.
Hey, what do you want? I thought I'd asked for you and your group to vacate the premises, Mr. Edgeworth.
Actually, I thought I should let you know that this theater sits on my country's soil.
You've had your fun, and I've enjoyed our little game. I dare say you've even achieved a new high score. However, once you've recorded a score, that same game can never be replayed again.
What? Do you not know how?
No,
Okay.
he doesn't, unfortunately. Anyway.
Well, let me tell you something, Ambassador Alba. I will never rest until I beat Lucas's high score in the Wizard, because he had the power glove.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying to you? Your game is done, and it's game over.
Not until I play Super Mario Brothers 3. No.
Objection!
Where do you think you're going at this time of night, though?
After admitting to my crime, I was overcome with regret. So I'm heading to the airport now to return home.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Can't let you get away with that, Star Fox. There are still too many issues we need to discuss with you.
You can't stop me, Mr. Edgeworth. You know it.
Arr! Hold it.
Three.
Hey!
Hey!
Please, may I have a little bit of your time, Ambassador Alba?
Hey, Ambassador Perino.
Even just that tiny bit of is fine with me. Also, have a little fluff. There's already strained relationship between our countries in this precarious situation, you know?
You're fine. Very well, you insist. We'll play just one more round with them and see what they want. Not that you'll get any farther.
Ambassador Polino.
Mr. Edgeworth, all I wish for is the normalization of relationship between our two countries. But there is one person standing in the way of that dream. I believe in you. You'll do what's right.
Thank you for your vote of confidence, Mr. Palermo.
Shing.
What was it you wanted to ask me about? I do have a flight to catch after all. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit you to just one question.
Yeah, just one question. That's more than enough, because I only have one question anyways, Columbo. I want to hear your alibi about how you couldn't have killed Mr. Mane Cochin.
Oh, I see. You seem to have a good hand this time around. This should be fun.
This really is the very last chance we have to bring him down. I won't allow even an atom-sized contradiction to slip by. Not you, Adam.
Wait.
Get ready for
Ambassador
the
Albus,
boss
come
fight.
Frankly, I still don't understand why I'm being placed under suspicion here. Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Koshin and I were fellow smugglers. But to get to the point, I was an outcast the whole time. So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Babel. That's my alibi.
So, that is your alibi?
That is correct. It's simply not possible for me to have committed a crime in Babel. Now that I have cleared that up, I'd appreciate it if you would move out of the way.
Hold it!
I don't think so. I said, hold it!
Yes, I heard you. Now, what is it this time? I thought I told you I'd only allow one question.
You did. But you still have yet to really answer my one question.
Eh?
Until you tell us the truth. I will refuse to budge an inch from where I'm standing.
Oh no. Very well. I'll play with you just a little longer.
Most adverse, as my subordinate representative of this country's prosecutors. You are forbidden to lose them.
Of course, that is something I've understood from the start.
Guy's the one who ordered my father killed, isn't he?
Yes, I believe so.
The goal of the first shadow rush was the capture of the smuggling ring's leader. My father and Uncle Bad. Their legacy will live on through me. So that's why we just gotta catch him, okay?
Oh, we will. I promise. I'm doing it for Detective Bad. Now, Master Albert, let's have it the truth now, shall we?
How many times you ask, my answer remains the same.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's see what we got here.
Okay, Investors Almost.
Next one.
Next one. Press him on this one, because that seems like a sus thing to say.
You could say it's my alibi.
It's not a hypothesis.
No.
Earlier, we proved it to be what happened.
Well, let's leave that to one side for now.
Oh, great.
Because it doesn't change the fact that I have no motive.
Oh? So you really had no reason to kill Mr. Cochin?
If you want to suppose I had one, then why not? I'll indulge you. After all, this is nothing more than a silly game to me.
If that's how you see things, I'd appreciate if you would take me seriously.
Sorry. I suppose you are in a bit of a pickle. Pickles. That would go good on a sandwich right about.
Yeah, especially those Gishel pickles. Steiner's favorite.
Your game is no fun if the playing field isn't level. I'm hungry now. Therefore, I formally claim that I had no motive to kill. Now, let's see who disproves it.
How can he stand there looking proud when he knows he killed another human being? Well, I'm not going to stand by and just watch him get away with his crimes.
Alright.
Okay, here we go. In that case, what motive would I have had to kill my co-conspirator?
We have to present.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Oh, yeah,
present.
present. Yeah, because now we know why. Backstabbing. Backstabbing.
Let's check the. No, it's not that.
No, the motive. We need to know the motive. Why? Printing plates.
Nope.
Nope.
What about? Oh, wait. The note. The
The
note.
statue?
Request.
Oh, the note. Oh, yeah, the note. Yeah. Yeah, the note.
Objection!
Yep. If you want to know, I believe you did have a motive to kill. It was because Mr. Cochin had betrayed you. But you had your own reason to. Namely, you wanted to pin the smuggling all on him. Evil begets evil. And because you were trying to test each other, it turned into a...
Objection!
Whoa!
Whoa!
I don't believe this. You're a bad penchant for telling tall tales, Mr. Prosciutto. That's what the guys called you, right? I'm hip with
now
the
you get it.
kids. I'm right. You see, I'm young too.
Yeah, how you doing?
And if you're not, then I suppose you have some proof to support your argument.
I never use guesswork in moving my cases forward. Not like a certain spiky-haired individual. It's been proven that this note was written by Mr. Coachen's hand. Let me take a look at it. Content of the note is a request calling for the theft of Alabama's Supreme Duck statue. Harumph. By killing him and pushing all of the guilt for the smuggling onto him, you walk away spotless. I believe you understand what I'm driving at. You had more than a few reasons to kill him.
Whoa!
Talk to the hand, honey.
Are you finished with your hypothesizing?
Excuse me.
I suppose I did have a motive. Even so, a motive or thought alone can't kill. Isn't that right?
I didn't expect him to resort to playing the semantics game with me.
Usually I thought that the judge would be similar to, what is it? Manfred von
Basically, he's
Karmas.
gonna be like, you can't prove I had a murder weapon. Like, yeah, we know. It appears that this is where the real battle will begin. Phase 2.
Now then, if you would excuse me.
One more question. Wait. What?
I told you at the very beginning, didn't I? You only get one question.
Sturks.
Ambassador Alba, I suppose please give us just a little bit more of your time. We will delay the plane for you. It doesn't matter what kind of man he was my subordinate. Which is why I would like for us to figure out the real cause of his death.
Oh.
That is something for Babber to figure out, and something to which I have no relation to.
He's a frozen statue now. He's a cardboard cutout. Now he's even turning down a request from Ambassador Palermo?
I am very sorry. But it seems now even my votes fell on deaf ears.
Dasher.
Dasher?
The dashing boy. The grand dash.
Oh, no, wait a minute. He's stirring.
Oh,
That's her.
Let
There
him
was
cook.
no need for you to apologize, Ambassador Polino.
We must find some way to stop him from leaving.
It seems that there are no further objections. In that case, please allow me to return home.
What?
4.
Right there, Ambassador Alba.
we got cakes.
The cheat! Okay.
Like I said, Mr. Edgeworth, the Yatagrosso's legacy will live on through me.
Yes, but how do you suggest we stop him from leaving?
You just leave that to me. Ambassador
Oh,
Alba,
little thief!
do you recognize this?
Oh, and why should I recognize that tattered old organizer?
Wait, where have I seen that before?
That's a clue my father Burn Faraday left for us.
Did you say burn Faraday?
Really friendly organizer. Tell him this is the one thing from the second KG8 incident.
Oh,
One which he wrote about the Yatagrotsu's key.
Oh, we got him to sweat.
Yes, this organizer belonged to the prosecutor you had Mr. You killed
You.
7 years ago.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You say that like it was related to me.
Inside the as we wrote up every detail of every evil thing you did.
What an amusing little girl you are. But that sort of trickery won't work on me.
If you won't believe me, then take a look at this.
And what is that toy there? Oh, you youngins and your devices and your cell phones. And... Oh, that's...
How's going to the right to left and making me look epic and shit? This thievery device was used by the Yatagrasu, or rather by my father.
Gumshoe's off the screen, glowing a fan. Yeah, no, Gumshoe's off screen, glowing a fan.
It seems like someone showed it up.
Years ago, he used this when he snuck into this embassy.
No.
Oh, what?
These two pieces of evidence that hold the information that the Yatagrasu dug up on you.
Well, I couldn't hear you. I meant what? Speak up.
If you go home now, I won't hesitate to send it all to the Alabaster right behind you!
Little girl, get to the point.
I want you to go up against Mr. Edgeworth one more time.
One more round, son.
If you win, then I'll hand over these two pieces of evidence.
Ooh.
Grasso. Ever the thorn in my side.
Hey, does that organizer really contain any information on the sturdy dealings?
It's nothing case-breaking, really. I just bluffed.
Oh, then it was just a bluff.
Are you sure you should be saying this in front of me?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Even if it was, we still can't let all the info my father and Uncle Bad go to waste.
The way it should be done.
This is something they'll think is troublesome enough for him.
Aren't they kids of your father?
Okay, I believe in Mr. Edgeworth. He'll come out on top in the end.
Yep.
Okay.
When the going gets tough, someone's got to be there to put the wind back in your sails.
I almost heard that last word.
After all this time, you're still quite a feisty one. I applaud your powerful nature. I refuse to lose this too. Ambassador Alpha, you won't be returning home until you give us further testimony.
How dare you all, prying a person like me?
Ambassador Alba, your testimony, if you please.
Alright, but this is absolutely the last. For real this time.
Until the last for the next time.
Then, even if you use all the power of Ambassador Polaner's office, you won't stop me.
I can't let this opportunity K.S. created for me go to waste. Part 2.
The last time I met with Mr. Cochin was here at the Theatrum Neutralis. After that, I was not Alabasta the rest of the time, as I stated earlier. In any case, I did not see Mr. Cochin again after that. As you see, there was no time span in which I could have killed him, wouldn't you
Oh,
agree?
really?
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh,
really.
really?
Alright, here you go, Riley.
Now, since you people were practically begging, I'll allow you to question me.
Arrogant.
Arrogant old man.
Yes, but no matter. We can't allow this chance to escape us.
I will warn you, though, once you reach the end of my patience.
Oh, here we go.
Waste my time with any inane questions, and you will be punished.
So any needless pressing or presenting will hurt our case. Yep.
In that
Go
case,
dog.
the only thing you can
Fred.
do is present the correct evidence. Understood?
Yeah, the going up, Fred. Of course. I don't intend to let him intimidate me. I know Mr. Coach was killed before he returned to Babel. which case, there's only one statement to which I need to present the evidence.
Why does he get away with this? Like, okay, who? How, is it like a
Leader of his
power level thing?
So called leader of his country.
Yeah.
Ugh. He's
Next.
he is like
So right here, yeah. So there's
Frieza.
no time span. Yeah, this one.
In a way, yes, he essentially cannot be impeached on crime and stuff he has done. Ironically, a bit like Trump.
Diplomatic immunity.
yeah, like
Yeah, the push card.
Remember
Russian
photo.
footage.
no, no. I was gonna like all I was gonna say is that this dude is like the Frieza of this game, so to speak.
Kinda.
I mean,
All right. Frieza, 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 Frieza.
that song was good. Present the commemorative photo because
Oh,
that
the
was
photo?
when he was.
Yeah.
Objection!
Yep. The knife. I'd like you to take a look. You know what I gotta do, Vash?
No, please don't.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
Look at this photograph!
All right.
It's a rather nice picture, isn't it? It was to commemorate the restoration of relations between our nations.
Oh, it's commemorative, all right. When I capture the proof, I need to show that it was you who committed the murder.
Come again.
This is the knife that killed Mr. Koshin. I see you recognize it. As well you should, for it was you who brought it to this theater.
Hold up.
Oh no.
You hid it among the flowers you were to be given to the Steel Samurai. Meaning that you killed many Koshin here at the theater.
It's time for me to catch my flight.
Objection! We're not through yet.
Objection! It's game over for you, Mr. Edgeworth. But
Mr.
I thank you
Smith.
for the entertainment. No matter how passionately you orate, the end result will still be the same. I won't be returning to this country ever again.
That's right. This man is an ambassador, and he has extraterritorial rights. No matter how hard we chase after him, we won't be able to have him tried in court.
Yes, that's exactly the face you should be making. The face of a worthless cur.
Yahoo!
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, I must bid you farewell.
and
Why? The courts? Is there no one who can lay a finger on
Two.
this man? Not even a butterfinger? Is this really the end?
3, 4, 5. 5 times.
Agent Lang.
5 times. what?
Sorry to keep you waiting there, Mr. Prosciutto.
That we've been bailed out.
Get out of my way. My plane is scheduled to take off soon.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere, Mr. Elbas.
Into playing games with you people. You can't touch me. If you do, it would spark an international incident, Agent Lang.
Sorry, but no, it wouldn't.
Well,
Hey, Mr. Prosciutto. Good job's holding the fort down here until I got back.
Be right back.
So, Mr. Elba, your diplomatic immunities has just been revoked.
what? What do you mean, revoked? Spare me this nonsense and let me through.
Legacy says, before aimings for the throat, chew the neck shields off first. And always go for the
Makes
jugulars.
sense.
Yeah. Interpol's headquarters and imperial household of the Kingdom of Elipis.
Mm,
Took us a while to get things rolling, but they finally moved on it.
Imperial household? Oh, what have you done?
Yous have been relieved of your duties as an ambassador, Mr. Elbers.
Uh,
Effectives today, effectives right nows. And you have Mr. Prosciutto's videotapes to thank for this.
Oh, yeah, the video. The autographs are protected.
Can't be arrested simply because you's an ambassador? In that case, I thought I'd strip you of that titles. Capiche? You underestimated me, the son of the founder of entertainment philosophy, Langzies. 4,000 years of deeply entrenched connections and networks around the world. That really pays off. You don't mess with a Medici.
It should be. I don't believe this. My ambassadorship is being revoked.
Looks like he's finally coming to grips with your new standing, old man.
Looks like he's turned docile again.
He's poor.
Probably in shock from the loss of his shield.
What a shame. I had so wanted to use my loop on him.
Why is this happening to me? I'm just a hard-working, honest
You
ambassador.
made no mistakes. That was your run.
Did you really think you can steal Pool's ass on his nose? We've already ripped away the mask and see for you who you really were, Mr. Elbers.
He's going Super Saiyan again.
Second stick destroyed.
No, I won't be stopped now.
He still intends to fight us?
So what if I'm no longer an ambassador? You still don't have any evidence on me. The fact remains that you cannot arrest me.
I'd expected knows less from his boss of the smuggling rings. Well, rest up to you, Mr. Prosciutto.
Alright.
Understood.
Say that I killed Mr. Koshin in the theater. But even if that's true, that there was a knife in my bouquet, I left that bouquet in the theater. So, anyone could have taken it out from there and used it, right? Besides, the claim that he was killed here itself is odd. After all, wasn't his body discovered in Babel? Are you claiming that I carried his body all the way over there? Preposterous.
I'll be the one to prove whether it's preposterous or not. Ex-Ambassador Alba, are you ready? No, I was doing the corn song. Because this is no game. This is a war.
Oh, he lost his ambassador. Of course, you realize that this
Alibi Part
is war.
3.
I killed Mr. Kochin in this theater using a knife that was stuck in my bouquet. I left that bouquet in the theater. Anyone could have taken the knife from there. Besides, Mr. Kochin's body was discovered in Babel, right? There is no way for me to have transported his body from the theater to
There,
Babel.
that's the statement.
Yep.
Look, don't you think you've had enough fun with me? You've already stolen my ambassadorship from me. Would you have me surrender to...
Yous have no plans to ever return to this country, isn't that right? Did you know that a bunch of yous subordinates are seeking asylums because of yous?
Oh, as if I care.
Hey, Mr. Prosciutto, boot this guy's out of the embassy and we can finally end everything. Capiche? I know, and I'll give it all to see that he leaves in handcuffs. Without the title of ambassador, he is just another witness.
Yes, it's not a weakness.
Uh-oh, she's lining up ready.
All right, what are we waiting for? Let's get this guy.
And gets him good. The Godfather will be impressed if he does. I wonder if they understand that all I can do is present evidence to the testimony. I can't
Yeah,
kill him.
the thing is still last time is still in
Yeah, part
Justice.
part 4. Yeah, it's the 4th statement. There it is. There's no way for me to have transported. Present this is security footage or the cart.
The cart. Present the cart.
Power order.
Yeah. The cart, right?
Yeah.
Objection!
There we go.
That was easy.
Actually, I do believe there was a way for you to transport the body out of the theater. Perhaps you should give this a look.
What is that supposed to be?
It's footage from a security camera that captured the state of the immigration area.
So I congratulate you on you getting your hands on it.
Yes.
Just that you know that we are not the only ones watching your every movement.
Thank you for the warning.
Now, if you could take a good look at this section here. Hope you're inside the pushcart. You know what's causing it.
Can I? Because I don't.
In that case, allow me to enlighten you. This is the cause of the unnatural lump under the cloth of pushcart. Coach's body.
The body.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
Coach's
so
body.
Can you present the profile, maybe?
Oh, yeah, profile, yeah.
Nope.
No, isn't Manny Coach's body in there?
No,
No, profile. No, profile.
no, let's check before we.
Yeah, Manny Coach.
I can't present the profiles.
Okay, then I guess his body.
Take that!
What is the meaning of showing me that?
It's to say that the unnatural bulge in the pushcart is Mr. Coachin's body. He had to steal Samurai Wheel's body away from the real crime scene. God damn it, Larry.
Oh, what a guess. And I wonder if you have any evidence to support it.
Fucking
I admit that for now it is, but a hypothesis, however.
If you can't prove it, then I'm afraid I must be on my way. I don't have any more time to play with you people.
5. Or no, wait, 6.
Oh!
6.
Sorry I took so long, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Me.
Detective Gumshoe, is that the Steel Samurai's pushcart and not a hot dog cart?
Yes, sir. I found it in the open air stage area.
That's where you are.
The detective spirit that Pops left me with. I thought I'd follow my gut and go with it, sir.
So,
So, Mr. Edgeworth, is this worth anything to the case?
yes. It just might play a major role in solving this case, Detective. Let's Something isn't right. I thought that the entire samurai family was in Alabast. Where exactly in the open air stage did you find this pushcart?
I found it just laying there at the edge of the stage, sir.
Oh. Well, let's leave that for now and examine the inside, Detective.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Alright, rotate. Hey! Good job. Hmm.
It's blood.
I hope this isn't Chris's blood. This must be Mr. Cochin's blood. Which only goes to prove that Mr. Cochin's body was indeed transported by this pushcart. I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Cochin at this theater, and then placed his body inside the pushcart. And then... you forced the Steel Samurai to unwittingly move the body for you. Because you knew Larry was an idiot.
I forced him to move the body into Alabast. What nonsense. How would I bother to do such a thing?
Objection!
You were scheduled to make a speech in Alabast. Meaning it was difficult for you to make a stop in Babel. However, what if you moved the body to Alabast? Because it was your emissary. You could keep an eye on it and tamper with the evidence. Edgeworth is really digging into him. And then you smuggled it out of Alabast.
No.
How many more yous will I fight you with? If I can show how you moved the body from Alabast to Babel, then I win. Checkmate.
But you can't. The security between the two countries is incredibly tight.
I'll be the one to judge whether I can or cannot prove it. And so I ask you to provide us with testimony regarding your movements after your return to Alabast.
I don't wanna.
Master.
Miss Spells Edgeworth. Have you figured out how the body...
Oh boy!
Well, to be honest, Robo Von Karma, I have nothing to support my hypothesis at this.
What the...
No, cyborg.
However, I don't believe I've made a mistake in my logic up to this point. Plus, I've got my secret U weapon,
Android and a
which
robot.
means... Yes. She's Android 55.
Answer the right.
Oh, that sack is good.
Majin Francesca. The primitive
You're
statue
having-
was smuggled successfully through a brief flight through the air. So why shouldn't there be an answer to how the body was moved? Which means that there must be a logic flaw somewhere I can exploit. Movement to the west.
After I turned to Alabast, I had my picture taken with the Steel Samurai shaking hands.
Yeah, we all like Aerosmith, I get it.
And just as I was about to start my speech, the Yatagarasu appeared. I feared for the national treasures, so I raced back to the office.
On your cane?
Oh, really? Only 3 statements this time. Is that all?
Yes, that's all.
Objection!
It looks like you left out a few things, such as the murder of the masked two. Furthermore, you left out the part about the meeting with me in your office.
Yeah, those trifling matters. I don't believe I need to speak of those things again.
If you think that we've...
So I do so hate to waste time, you know.
What?
Okay, Mo, they don't have a lot of
You
time.
is not their every life precious.
No.
Damn.
Do I really need me to answer that for you?
Objection!
people like you cannot be allowed to wander freely through society.
That's like
We live in a
your
society.
opinion.
We live in a society, Mr.
And you
Alba.
better try hard, because I doubt you'll find a single contradiction.
He's really full of himself, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Feels like a Danganronpa villain at this point. How can he be so confident at a time like this?
Yeah, come on, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask whatever you would like.
I hate to
If
admit,
I can
I had
place a
to.
truth
I hate- I hate-
at his metal.
I hate to admit it, but you are right at that point.
Yeah, no, he's turning into a Danganronpa villain more than anything. Right, Sircon?
Yes, this is why I say, like, there's a reason as to why I've been counting. We're now at number 6 as to how many times we had to be bailed out.
So was Monokuma the real Steel Samurai all along?
The real Steel Samurai were the friends we made along the way.
Okay, I had my picture
Oh my
taken. All right, so we
God.
know that's true because we have the picture.
So press, but,
Just as I was about to start my siege. Okay, press about this. Yeah, the Yatagarasu.
Hold it!
That Yatagarasu was just a trick that you had set up.
No. An amusing joke. And how do you propose that I set it up?
If you really want to know, I can explain it to you in detail for you. You arranged the spotlights in the Rose Garden so that when you were to take the stage, the audience would see the Yatagarasu's shadow.
Oh, that is an interesting tale. Sadly, it has nothing to do with me.
Use. What's it gonna take for you to fess up to anything? Come on. Very well, then let's move on to a different question. After the Yatagarasu appeared, what was the state of the Rose Garden?
Everyone took refuge inside the embassy. I even helped with the effort.
Ah, hell.
I'm a nice guy like that, you know.
No,
And
you're
then,
Mr.
once
Alba.
every- shut up.
No.
I'm talking. You don't have the talking stick, I do.
No. You know what? You could have gone even further. It's like, no, Ambassador Alba's got the conch. Lord of
Once
the Flies.
everybody was
Yeah.
inside, well,
press him on this.
Press.
Hold it!
All right. Hold on a moment, Mr. Alba. I need to load up some more truth bullets. And what happened after you returned to your office?
I don't want to keep on repeating this. However, upon my return, I had a stroke of bad luck and bumped into Mask Man.
No, you did not.
Well, was it Kevin? Was it Kevin Mask or Robin Mask?
I read the line.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
But this name, it was the mask too.
Yeah, who cares what he's called? Eh. By the time he got to the primitive statue that he was supposed to steal, I had already been swapped for the fake. Talk about an unlucky man. Being bludgeoned to death with a fake statue.
Oh, shit. Oh. Damn.
Miss Von Karma's really letting her whip fly now.
Right that whip. Baby, whip a snack.
Oh, wait. I think the scary part is her silence while she's doing it.
She must be at the limit of her patience as well. The physical attacks are meaningless here. Only evidence will suffice. Can't find a single contradiction.
Mr. Edward, he's totally dead on the inside, just like a hollow tree.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
You're the only one who can cut him down to size, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Okay, at this point in time, we lack the information required to fight back properly. Hey, Mr. Prosciuttos. Just say the word, and I get him talking for you.
Women help Hilson.
Oh no, he just get Paulie and beat him up.
Don't forget that we have plenty of ways to get him to talk.
Yeah, I got his baseball bat.
Oh, we got some real scary people on our side, okay?
Puppy, I am not scary.
How about Gummy? How about you?
Eh? I can't believe you're getting into this. In that case, I'm ready too, sir.
Put him up. Oh, everyone, please calm down. I'll think of something. Look, I know so far it's Colonel Mustard in the study with the Prima Dose statue.
Okay, so we press statement then?
Yes.
Press the first name.
Hold it!
Why was it only with the Steel Samurai? I thought the Pink Princess was also around.
The Pink
Ah.
Princess was suffering from a bad hip at the time,
Okay.
and the doctors recommended that she go rest.
Wow, so you do have a soft side after all.
Yeah, the pain of a bad hip. I suppose none of you can really understand how it feels.
Oh, so you tend to strain your back as well, huh?
But isn't that just because you're normally all hunched over?
Yeah,
We didn't need to keep up that act no matter what, I suppose. Oh yeah, that hurts after a while.
the point of this is not to discuss my back problems. For about 15 minutes after our handshake, I was in my office preparing for the speech.
Oh, nice one, DP in the no mic. I can't find a single flaw in his freaking argument. And there's right, I won't be able to prove that he's actually guilty of anything. Alright, next prize.
Are we finished here?
Will this make number
Well,
7?
Edward, can't you not come up with how the boy body was moved to Bubble?
Riley?
Sir!
Mr. Edgeworth?
Even so much. Is he gonna get away with this? Is this the end?
Get ready for it.
Get ready for it.
for it.
You ready for it?
Well, number
7. We're at
Seven.
number
7.
Okay.
Oh no. Please no.
It
Don't
would be
tell
a
me.
great honor if you would allow us to be your allies in battle.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Magistrate.
With that Thatcher.
Yeah,
Yeah, let
when
that.
he,
Legal magistrate, it's time for you to pay. Oh, we be here.
Oh my god.
Why?
You know what? Why not?
Why?
This is. We're at number 7. 7
7, 8, 9,
times.
no, 7, 8, 9. If you count each one of them, 7, 8, 9.
It's the Steel Samurai.
Like, no, you're mistaken for I am.
No, I need to play a little.
No, I was doing
let-
Shaggy. Well, I was always doing Shaggy when DP was there.
Yeah, but Striker hasn't had a rule.
Like if you can do
Yeah,
a heroic
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
you really gotta get
just-
to it.
Let's start to do it.
Yeah. I said like if you can get into it, go ahead.
Shoinks! Two samurai daddy! Married man of Niho to Tokyo. And this is Pink Princess Mummy.
Oh no.
I like how you both said it at the same time.
Why?
No.
Why?
Two people that I wanted to see the least.
You kiddo.
I'll never forget about Larry. What are you two doing here?
Why?
Why'd you show your rescue, Iggy? We just wanted to help, Yeesh. I'm gonna get the badge out. I'm gonna see the...
Oh, shut up! Go away! Back to your room.
Well, isn't it grand? And here I say the mickle to find the iron infant.
Does that really matter right now? Because looking at that thing, it looks like that thing out of Power Instinct 2.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wait a minute! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's literally based off Kintaro!
Yep.
Wait.
Yeah, it was
The folklore Kintaro! The
from
folk.
Power Instinct 2.
Well, actually, it's based off the folklore of Kintaro. So
I know, but Power Instinct 2 made the character be really annoying, and he would turn into a dog superhero.
Anyways, is it just me or is the Iron Infant completely soaked?
Huh? Oh, yeah! I found him in battle, but he was in the middle of the pool.
Wait a second. Larry, go back to what you just said. Rewind and go back to what was said before.
Oh, you mean, it's beer this week.
Not that far back.
Oh, you mean at the pool?
Something about finding the Iron Infant in the Babel.
In Babel?
Cool. I don't care there being one in Babel.
Oh, fact! No, I was in Halibash the whole time. So I have no idea how the Iron Infant wound up in Babel. I thought sorry, I lost him in the rose garden. I guess maybe this cute kid can swim, huh?
Wait, what? Larry, you lost the Iron Infant in the Rose Garden. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. But I found him in...
Hold it!
Hold on! That's enough, Larry.
How?
The Iron Infant that Larry lost managed to move between the two countries. Furthermore, the Iron Infant was found to help in the middle of the pool. This is what I've been looking for. Another smuggling route between the countries. Key to the route the Iron Infant took to travel from Alabasta to Babel is...
Bilateral symmetry.
Bilateral symmetry. That's right, the embassy was built with bilateral symmetry in mind. Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir.
There's a location I wish to examine. Post haste. Get your snorkel and flippers ready. Where I believe the route used to smuggle Mr. Coach's body lies.
Does something like that really exist, sir?
Hold still, let me get this oxygen tank on you. Embassy's built on bilateral symmetry, meaning this is where we need to examine.
the pool.
Right next to it.
Right,
The other side. The other side. Yep.
Take that!
Yes, sir. I'll be back before you know it.
You know why? Because they have to remember the stage. The stage is underneath the pool.
Yeah.
It's all too late. It doesn't matter now what you do, it's all a waste of time.
You will stay here with us and wait. This is Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm here, sir.
Jesus, Gumshoe, you're about as fast as Stephen Urkel.
There's a reservoir here, just like in the Rose Garden.
Just as I suspected.
What is it?
The two sides of this embassy are mirror images of each other. Which means that there is also a pool at the corresponding location of the Babelese side. Mr. Coach's body was moved into Babel through the pool in Alabasta.
Objection! Avoiding the topic with a vague answer like that is unbecoming of a prosecutor. If you don't mind, I'd like to see more physical proof. If you have any.
The Iron Infant is positively soaked in water. Why do you think that is? Because he was fished out of a pool, and not just any pool, it was a Babelese one. I think it's pretty obvious at this point what must be true.
No.
The water reservoirs and the two courtyards are connected.
And where's your proof that the two sides are connected?
Proof is right there before your eyes. The half-drowned iron infant.
This is blasted down. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back. Hey. Don't tell me you guys figured everything out without me.
We did, thanks to this hero of justice system. Even if he is just a doll, he managed to help foil the villain. Hey, Mr. Prosciuttos. Looks, I don't want to say this, but it's kinda unlikely is that the bodies just happen to pass through to Babel. This guy is a doll, and he's small, so I could believe it made, but he has a point.
Yes, that's right, and that someone here understands. Mr. Edgeworth, you gonna next propose that a dead body can swim through a pipe?
You see, it's Mr. Prosciutto, our chase after this man is far from over. Agent Lang.
Mr. Alba out now.
He's not. He realized the flaw in my argument is helping to move the logic along. Yeah, it, like, basically, you can't get a dead body to move through that thing without some type of current going. In which case, I should return the favor and find an answer. And another things. Mr. Coach's body was found in his office in Babel. What's happened to his body after it was transported to the open-air stage? Mr. Alba had an accomplice in Babel, remember? Use means... Sheena's, right? With her there, you see how it was possible to move the body up to the office.
Are you seriously claiming that she slammed through the connecting pipe with the body?
He's right, Mr. Oh my, what was that in my mouth? He's right. Miss Sheena would have drowned if she did that.
It's hard to manage that she swam through the connecting pipe.
Looks like your hypothesis about how the body was moved is still only half-baked. In the end, it's all just the befuddled musings of an accusatory man. Now then, I believe you should give up and allow me passage. Because from the start, there was no feasible method of transporting the body.
What? Mr. Prosciutto, recall Sheena's movements. What was happening in the embassy around this time Miss Sheena was in Babel?
Oh, if only there was a way to get rid of the water in the pool.
Get rid of the water. Aha, that's it.
Now, I believe this time we really are done, right?
Objection! Nope. Fortunately for you, it's far from over, Mr. Alba.
You are a most persistent man. Are you saying that you've thought of a way to move the body through the water?
Move the body through the water? That is completely unrelated to how it was done.
Excuse me?
The reason I say that is because there wasn't any water there at the time. What do you mean there wasn't any water? That's what it sounds like. Tonight's events made it possible to drain the water, allowing the body to be moved.
Oh, the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fire.
Tonight, Yatagarasu set fire to a variety of locations at the Babylonis embassy. In order to put the fires out, much of the reservoir's water was used. Of course, when the water was used, the reservoir's water level went down. If enough water was drained, the connecting pipe could be used to traverse the border.
So what? Water level went down, the reservoirs were connected. Does any of this matter? You can't prove any of this.
Pretending to be ignorant won't work with me. We both know what kind of situation we're in right now. Even in a game, there comes a critical game-changing moment. A moment in which you hit a wall that you must overcome in order to beat the game. I'd like to call this a pro gamer move.
Yeah, and I haven't lost yet. So there.
I found the route you used to smuggle the body, and that route will lead to your defeat. Even if Soul the Waters was used by the firefighting efforts, you still can't really call that a smuggling's route. I know that. It's funny. I should have figured that you would have noticed. Hey, Alba, how deep are those pools anyways?
I'll have you know those pools are extremely deep. And there are no ladders or footholds along the walls either.
It would be difficult for Sheenas to hold the body and climb up out of the pools. Ladders or footholds along the walls? There was no need for such things.
Yeah, what do you mean?
If one were to use a certain something, they could go up or down in the pool at will. Oh, the grappling hook. Oh, it looks like you've got an answer already. Well, what are you waiting for, Mr. Prosciutto? Enlighten us, authorities. The way in which Miss Sheena and the body were able to rise up to ground level. There was a way to control the water level. That could be the way the body was moved. This was used so that the body and Machina could move up and down in the pool.
The fountain.
The fountain? Okay.
Yeah, it was at the fountain.
Oh, that was the one. Oh, no, that was Mr. Alba used the fountain spouts in the manner of speaking. He's used the fountain spouts. How so? Water level in the pools can be controlled by opening and closing the spouts. Machina and the body were lifted upward by their buoyancy in water. The fire on the Babylonis side and the firefighting effort. These were set in motion all for the sake of smuggling Mr. Cochin's body. Shall I show you where the final destination of my train of logic leads? First, Mr. Alba closed the fountain spouts in advance in preparation of things to come. Then he took the pushcart that was brought to the rose garden and pushed it along with the iron infant and Mr. Coach's body into the pool. At this time, Miss Sheena was busy conveniently starting the first fire in the oven. She then made for the open-air stage pool to wait for the firefighting effort to begin. The firefighters used the water in that pool, the water level went down. By the time the fire was put out, the pipe between the two pools was exposed. This is when she pushed the pushcart from Alabast into Babel. Once that was accomplished, Mr. Alba simply opened the fountain spouts once more. And the water level rose up to its original level, along with Machina in the body. After that, Machina used the pushcart to carry the body up to the Secretariat's office. There's an elevator in the embassy, after all, so you see, even with her small frame, she could have easily transported Mr. Coach's body. And that wraps up my thorough explanation of how the body was moved. Well, ex-Ambassador Alba, what do you think? Not so untouchable about your precious extraterritorial rights, but you are you.
I knew you could do it, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to fight back.
Objection! You accuse me of moving the body across country lines. But when you get down to the nitty-gritty, you don't have what it takes to indict me.
I plead the fifth.
The nitty gritty. What does the old man want now?
Proof, Junko? I believe is what he seeks.
Yes, proof. Without any, who's to say whether or not any of what you said was really what happened?
He wants proof? What are we gonna do, Mr. Edgeworth?
There's no need to worry. I've had all the proof we need all along. The body wasn't the only thing to go through the pool's conducting pipe tonight. The detective Gumshoe found the pushcart in the open-air stage area. So too, did I find one other item there. Look. That piece of evidence is what will prove that the pools were the smuggling roach. This was another thing that was smuggled over to Babel's open-air stage area.
Pick.
Pick.
Take that!
And what exactly is this?
You have no idea, do you? The little piece that I found on the Babelese side will be your undoing.
A guitar pick? And would you care to explain how that is doing me in, as it were?
Much to your chagrin, perhaps, but this is not a guitar pick.
Oh,
This is something I found at the open-air stage, which was transported with the body. I actually assumed that you would recognize it, since you took a photo with it, after all. But since you don't, allow me to show you what this fragment from the stage area belongs to.
The knife.
Take that!
a kniffy.
Let us take a good look at the murder weapon that was used to kill Manny Colchin. On the handle of this knife, there is a beautifully blooming flower. It would appear that it's missing a single petal. Let's see what happens when we try to fit this pick in that open slot.
A perfect fit.
I assume that the petal must have fallen off of the flower during Coach's murder. And then it was accidentally placed into the pushcart along with Mr. Coach's body.
That's an interesting story. Nothing more.
Objection. Oh, I assume it's more than just a story. Because for some odd reason, this flower petal was wet when I found it.
Was what you say?
Yes, and the only place it could have gotten wet was from the open-air stage's pool. So I ask you, how did a part of the weapon which was smuggled into the heart of the theater wind up in the open-air stage area on the Babelese side of the embassy? I don't think I need to waste any words to explain this, as this petal explains it all for me. It proves that someone went from the Rose Garden's pool on through into Babel.
Possible.
Peoples of Zengfaz have been waiting to see you face to face, Mr. Ellis. They'll tell you everyone back home will be there soon. You should be happy. We got a pair of cement shoes waiting for you. Why? Too late to be asking that question. You should have known from the very beginning. When you took your first life. No matter how you may plot or how you may try to cover it all up, you can never hide from your crime and what you've done. You're under arrest because we're here to see to it that justice is served to people like you.
Well, you can't go, but you've given a perfect argument.
You know, I really want to strangle this guy. I think this guy's never going to admit his wrongdoings, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh shit!
Can we give him the punishment game finally?
Because
Please.
he values himself above all else. People who can't be negotiated with, or people who refuse to admit when they've lost.
Yeah, that was Junko in a nutshell.
Yes, he's really checking this out. I don't believe these kind of people really did. I don't believe those kind of people really exist because everyone breaks eventually.
Okay, hold on, Kate. What if I were to show his crime in manga panels? Would that work? You're right. In that case, I have no choice but to use all the evidence I have. I'll use it all until he breaks under the weight of his crimes.
Or if we
Hurls
just break
pick
his
at his
back.
face. Yeah.
So you won't be committing a crime.
Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more.
I have to.
Yes.
Oh.
This is Sierra logic after all, so you must.
You better.
This really will be the end of the line. Roberta Williams. To be continued.
Oh my god.
Thank you for playing Ace Attorney Quest. Get ready for Police Quest 10.
No.
March 15th, 0333. Yeah. Mr. Album, I request that you testify once more.
As if there's anything else for me to testify about.
I still have yet to fully prove that it was Mr. Alba who murdered Mr. Kolchin. Well, I would like to hear about your movements before the murder occurred. I wonder if you could tell us about what you did here at the Theatrum Neutralis.
Well, I suppose I could tell you about that. Because about all I did was watch the Steel Samurai stage show.
Elaborating on even that alone is good enough for me. The only way for me to place this man under arrest is to pinpoint the exact location of where the murder took place, for that is the key to this investigation. Samurai Show.
I watched from the last row. The stage was well lit, but it was dark out in the audience. I swear I was there in the audience, but it's hard to prove that, I suppose. I do remember the contents of the show very well, though. Is that proof enough for you? Those loving scenes were smeared into this old man's heart. I'll never forget them.
We'll have to press him on that. So, you were in the theater proper watching the Steel Samurai show, were you?
Of course I was. I have a great fondness for the Steel Samurai.
Yeah. It was pretty cool up there, wasn't I?
You're not the one who was cool, it's the Steel Samurai who was cool.
Oh,
Yeah, and the Steel Samurai's special finishing move today was really something, huh?
yeah, hey, Hedgie. Who is she? Who is this super cute girl?
She's been standing here this whole time and only now he notices her.
Well,
Her name is Kay Faraday and she's helping me in my investigation.
oh,
Get to introduce myself earlier, but better late than never.
Oh, it's okay. I'm little pets.
Stars in the peanut gathering. There is no time for such services at a time like this. Besides, he's looking for you.
Mr. Prosciuttos, this is the finals battles. You got that? I know. This is the end. For that moment. He's funny. Now that's the kind of things I like to hear. I think I'll give this trusting yous a try, Mr. Prosciutto, or rather, Mr. Edgeworth. I leave this critical battle up to yous, Mr. Edgeworths. Have no fear, Underdog is here. I will finish the job. This really is the end game. Time is to come to expose every last one of Mr. Alba's lies. I would press him on the whole, like, the things that were burned into his, yeah, like, those scenes that he said. This one get pressed. Yeah.
Hold it!
I agree, today will be a day to remember. Especially when we finally make you pay for all the wrongs you committed.
Net.
That's what the Steel Samurai says when he defeats the evil magistrate.
Sergio.
That was just something I ad-libbed.
You may act all surprised, but naturally you remember this line, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do. I just now understand how the Angel Magistrate felt, that's all.
Then allow me to make you identify with the evil magistrate some more.
Hey, then that makes you the Steel Samurai, huh?
Well, if you had to complete the analogy, I suppose then, yes. I do believe it's about time to bring the curtains, the curtains, down on this with a bang.
I wonder if Mr. Alba was really there watching the show.
I don't think so, because the only time he had to commit the murder was during the show. And the only time he could have placed the body into the pushcart was during the scenes when the Iron Infant was not out on stage.
And that means that by the end of the stage show... Are you saying that the body was already in the pushcart by then?
No way! You mean I was pushing a dead body around?
I'm atrocious, we know.
That you use me in such a foul manner is unforgivable, even magistrate.
Well put, Steel Samurai.
Ugh.
And now I will show to all those present just who is the evil magistrate that the Steel Samurai must defeat.
Oh,
okay.
start pressing him on the third statement?
Third statement, yeah.
Hold it!
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I remember the contents of the show as well myself.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Gasher, you alright, bud?
Most
dash.
Edgeworth. Hang on. Most Edgeworth, don't allow yourself to be robbed up by him at this important juncture.
Yeah. I wasn't planning to let him.
Well, if you ask me, I think I'm the biggest Steel Samurai expert around here.
No, that belongs to Edgy.
Oh. And didn't you think the climactic scene of today's show was just totally awesome?
Yes, I remember that. And that spectacular special move. When you delivered the final blow against the evil magistrate. Early summer rain jab. Oh, that scene will live on in my heart forever.
Is that how it went? I totally forgot about that.
How can you forget your own special moves? That's a special attack that the Steel Samurai uses when he's using the Samurai Spear.
Yes, well, today was the first time you showed it off, was it not? If I hadn't watched the show, then how could I answer you with the name of the move?
I suppose you are correct, but if you could please elaborate on this point for me. Alright, Rally?
Okay.
One of the scenes was his never-before-seen early summer rain.
Oh, present,
jab move.
Broken Spear. Yeah, the Broken Spear.
Oh yeah.
I figured
Clown.
this was going.
Special move today was the early summer rain jab. Is that your final?
You a little irritating gnat. You think you can trick me up by asking the same question over and over?
That was not my intention. Your testimony is more than sufficient, and we are playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. However, I believe it would be wise for you to take a look at this.
Oh, could I find a friend?
Nope, sorry, you're out of options.
Oh,
no,
dang
Mr.
it.
Phone.
Not again. The samurai spear? What about it?
This spear actually never made it on stage today.
Excuse me?
Unfortunately for you, tonight's Steel Samurai happened to be a goof of a young man with an abundance of useless hot-bloodedness.
Still love you, Larry.
Having said that, said useless man spent the spear during his rehearsal this evening. Hey, do you remember what the Steel Samurai special move was tonight?
I still see Slash.
Correct, because he couldn't use the spear. A last-minute change was made. You failed to get the $1 million. Had you really been watching the show, you would have known that move was used.
No.
Corkusalba, you didn't watch a single minute of the Steel Samurai stage show tonight, did you?
Why do you keep saying it like that?
Ahaz! So if he's wasn't watching the show tonight.
And then it opens up to the possibility that he was busy killing Mr. Colin instead.
So were you during the show? I demand an answer now.
Yeah, I was busy kidding. I mean...
What is so funny?
You're so sloppy. And so are your conclusions. I still insist I watch the show. Or, most of it, in the case.
What do you mean by most of it?
As you see during the show, I left my seat for a spell to visit the bathroom. I'm an old man after all, I can't hold it quite as well as I used to.
We didn't even know that.
I assume that was when the dramatic scene was played out on stage. That is the lousiest, lamest excuse I've ever heard in my life, pal. Yeah.
Just because he's got the name of the moves wrong. We can't really use this as proof that he didn't watch the shows at all. The nerve.
As a fan of the Steel Samurai, I have wanted to watch the entire show. Honest.
Objection!
As a Steel Samurai fan, as someone who wasn't even in the seat for the climax of the show, You have no right to call yourself a Steel Samurai fan, ever. I'm the gatekeeper here.
8. Number 8. Or is it 9? I don't remember which one.
10.
10.
Who was it that just now?
Oh.
It should be me. I longevity. Yeah.
Larry, what are you doing interrupting?
Itchy, please. For a second, I beg. You may never accept this old man as a Steel Samurai fan, but I totally think he's a Steel Samaniac.
Good question, Rally.
What exactly is a Steel Samaniac, pal? I believe he means to say a Steel Samurai maniac.
Yeah, and trust me, I know a real fan when I see one because I'm the Steel Samurai.
Objection! I will never acknowledge you as a true Steel Samurai.
Nerd.
You are, samurai in name only.
What are you getting so worked up over, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm just saying that Tino over here is a lousy fail.
It appears this real Steel Samurai recognizes me as a fan.
Yeah, right. Larry was the biggest fan of American Godzilla.
As well as you should, for an anime fan. It's not as though I missed the entire show. It was a most amazing show filled with the spirit of the young and the young at heart.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop you right there because Larry was also a fan of Big Bad Beetleborgs. Let's put that to mind.
Oh God, no. Big Beetle.
Alright, Sir Cup.
The sarcasm dripping from his long, woody nose couldn't run any thicker.
We gotta take down old Pinocchio here. Getting the name of the move wrong only proves that he didn't watch the last scene. What I really need here is something more definitive. Something that links Mr. Alba directly to the murder of Mr. Manicochin.
You know what, Chris? You're really something else.
Yeah, I am honored to receive such praise from the Steel Samurai. But what is it for?
Well, I was just wondering how you found out about the early summer rain jab. The move's a bit of a secret to only a small portion of the staff know about.
Wait, it was a secret?
Yeah.
Larry! Wait, what did you just say?
Huh? Did I say something stupid again?
Did you say that the early summer rain jab was actually a secret?
Yes? Well, maybe I shouldn't have said secret. It's more like we only decide on the name of the move right before the start of the show.
Right before.
Yes! The stage director was going nuts because we were supposed to debut the move. And then, about 5 minutes before the show, we threw it up on the dressing room whiteboard.
Larry, why were you gonna fight the Jammin' Ninja?
Early summer rain jam! That's kinda how we decided the name of the move. But by that time, I'd already been despaired. So I guess the whole thing was kinda pointless.
All of you Steel Samurai actors are the same. The director has my complete sympathy.
Long story short, because we changed the move to the sushi slash, we cannot pretend the early summer rain jab didn't exist at all. I mean, it'd be bad if someone found out we changed the move, so we made it a secret.
Basically, a gag order was issued for publicity's sake. An NDA was signed.
This almost makes the early summer rain job sound like a lost art.
Yeah, which is why I think most of the staff haven't even heard of the move yet.
Oh, those lips of yours still.
No, old man. What the heck, old man?
I do not listen. From what I can tell, it's all very unrelated to the case. It's also very tedious. You're not pointless exercise and wasting time, much like a kid show.
Oh! Mr. Alba, I believe the one who should be quiet now is you.
How dare you?
I suspect that you've already noticed exactly what the very severe implications are in this man's testimony.
So now you're trying to bully me, huh? There are no implications to be read into the behind-the-scenes story of a kid's show.
Don't even think about trying to slither his ways out of this. Works, Elvis. You were the one who said it yourself that the name of the move was Early Summer Rain Jab. But that name was only decided upon right before the show was about to start.
No? Just what are you driving at?
That's the name of the moves you told us was never used in the show or stood allowed. Now then, would you care to tell us about how you found out about the name of that move? Because I can only think of one ways he could have known. Marcus Alba, this is the only way you could have known the name of the special move.
You saw it.
You
You
saw it.
saw it. You knew the name because you saw it. You saw it on the dressing room's whereabouts. Staff members who knew were keeping it a secret. So you couldn't have simply gone up to a staff member and asked. NDAs. Which means that the only other option left is that you saw it on the whiteboard.
So that means Mr. Alba was in there at some point, right?
But what's the big deal, sir? I don't see what that means.
There is another piece of evidence that has a great deal to do with the dressing room. So we can't afford to let this slide. This is related to both the dressing room and to Mr. Cochin's murder. Is it the hot dogs?
It's the cart.
The cart, the push cart, because
Because
Yeah.
the
Because
body
it-
in there.
the body had
Yeah.
was in there.
The push cart that was used to move the body was right there in the dressing room. During the show, the push cart awaited its turn to be pushed on stage in the dressing room. And it was finally pushed there along with the Iron Infant in the last scene of the show. And then right after the show ended, it went into Albus along with the Steel Samurai. Which means that the only time the killer could have placed the body inside the pushcart was when the pushcart was in the dressing room backstage.
Basically, the killer has to be someone who visited the dressing room during the show.
Precisely.
Oh, but wait. What if, and this is just a what if the murder took place right in the dressing room?
What do you mean, Kay?
I have to admit she brings up a valid possibility. During the show, the dressing room was supposed to be devoid of people. Slipping undetected into a private dressing room then would be as simple as pie.
The killer must have come up with the idea to move the body with the pushcart then too.
Correct. That's making the theater's dressing room the ideal location for the murder of Manny Cochin. Marcus Alba, during the show, you went down to the dressing room. And I want to know why.
Yes, I was there. I went into the dressing room. I know it. I'm placing you under arrest right now, pal. You got that? Arrest!
Get your hands off me.
Not so fast. What is it now? Don't I deserve a chance to explain myself?
Explain? What is there to explain?
Well, I do believe I told you earlier I went to the bathroom. Well, I got lost when I did. In the embassy that I've worked at for how long now? I wanted to ask for directions to the... And that's when I saw the name of the move on the whiteboard.
You punk! You freaking Dago! Still trying to get out of this?
Do you really think you can get away at this point, though?
Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything you can do to stop him?
I'm running out of truth bullets, Kay. Yeah. Don't have enough evidence on hand to do anything. Don't have the airtight evidence here to put this man away for good.
Thank you, Dasher. I appreciate that.
If that's what I need, then perhaps... Is it hot dog time? Agent Lang, I believe an investigation of the dressing room in question is in order. It's possible that we may find new evidence there.
Yeah, if Mr. Edward looks around in there, I'm sure he'll find some new facts, pal. Sorry, Raleigh, you weren't there.
I'm just not used to gumshoe still.
Well, actually, I'll give it to Dasher if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, Sargon.
Sargon?
Oh, derp.
Oh, and if we use Little Thief, we may even learn something from a recreation.
Go back! We don't need to do any of that.
What? Wolfie, how could you?
I'm not saying this to be means. It's just that we've already searched this. My men's really are something else.
And they found nothing?
There's only one thing I can say to you, sis, and it's that they found nothings. That's it. Not
I guess you're right. If they had found something, they would have reported it to us.
Yep. They couldn't find anything because there was nothing there to find.
I swear to God.
And if there is no info to feed into Little Thief, then I can't do much to help either.
Is this the end?
Yeah, I wish it
Place in
was.
this theater, which is not protected under extraterritorial rights. And the fact that it was Mr. Alba himself who committed the murder. If I can't prove both statements to be true, Mr. Alba walks away a free man. Yeah, Mr. Albert, goddammit. Is there no other course of action left to us?
It would appear that your hand of cards has turned out to be a bust. Now, if you'll excuse me, because of you people, I missed my flight. Now I must make haste to arrange for a new one.
What? Who the hell?
Oh, for fuck's sakes, who is it this time?
Number 11.
Oh, no.
yeah.
No.
Yep. All
I
right,
can
Dasher,
take
you're
this
up.
place for ya.
No, it gotta be Dasher. Gotta be Dasher.
Hold it right here, you whippersnippers.
Yeah. First Larry, and now you.
What is it with this scary monster looking skull on your face, ATP? Don't treat me like I'm some sort of nuisance. I've been meaning to say this, but all you kept talking about things I don't want to get off. Oh, this lady in the sand said the person only does that I am about to cry.
Wait, I thought it was 12. Is it actually 11?
Right, this is, yeah, remember daylight savings time.
Oh, wait. No,
Except
I'm talking about...
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm talking about the whole times we didn't bailed out.
Oh, yeah, no, it's 11. 11.
Okay, then it's 11. Okay.
Okay, give me one moment.
Actually, no,
I can
it's 12
double
because
dishes.
Gumshoe was 11 with the push cart. No, Gumshoe brought the push cart first. Then, Larry, Old Bag, and the infant showed up.
Okay, so then yeah, we're at 12. Let's keep going.
Oh no, it's Vash.
Yeah, it's usual for a cult to yeah, it's usual for a cult to get
Oh, you gotta blow your nose.
yeah, so
You know,
yeah.
Vash, if you need to, you can always put the blanket PNG on you.
No, it's fine. It's just like
Oh hey, you're in your fall form. Nice.
Deadpool requested it.
Candy corn form. Woohoo!
Okay.
Got a
Alright.
bit of a tie to with it.
Okay.
Good.
Hold on a moment, Vash.
Alright, did you already set your wine?
I'm now short. Okay.
Okay.
Why did you have to speak up right at this instant? Drink Riptide.
But you know what, Eggy Boo? Cheer up. Girl, I'm about to give you the most wonderful thing.
The most wonderful thing from you.
It's so super special, I couldn't give it away just to anyone you know. My special version of love to my sweet Eggy Boo. Are you ready, bitch? Yes, sir.
It's more hot dogs.
What?
I knew the hot dogs would come into play.
Hot dogs. It's a box of
Box of wieners.
samurai dogs, right?
A box of wieners.
Oh, Eggy Boo, here, go and eat, and you'll feel right as rain.
Let's be honest, the most wonderful gift she could give anyone is silence.
Yes, it is. And her non-existent. I mean,
Wieners.
Are we through here?
Why does everyone got so quiet over something? Eggy Boo! Don't tell me you understand the depth of this lady's love for you. I'm not some handout. I'm not doing the handout snack out willy-nilly, you know. No, Sherry.
Oh.
That occurred to me that maybe be good enough for blah 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 blah.
I mean, it's right. Let you go. I mean, 15 miles in the snow and all these tracks.
Can you do anything about her?
yeah.
How on earth that can force that woman to silence?
I'm
Whoa.
still taking care of it. All you people do is look down on me.
I'm starting to
You
stand
this fucking samurai dog's begging for a fool. And had especially down on its fan, like a Japanese flag, so I thought it was special. When I ate one, it tasted like you all the rest. Oh, it made me so mad.
Oh, so it was not a Nathan's hot dog or a Hebrew national. Wait, a special box with a Hinamaru-like fan on it. I've never heard of such a piece of merchandise existing before. Ruh-roh. Over there it is. The red sun on this fan is filled in.
Over paradise.
Is it possible? Could it be? After the show, the samurai dogs are piled up on the dressing room floor. However, there is no such thing as a Hinamaru dog. This contradiction of facts between something that should not exist and yet does. The rays from this red sun may just be what is needed to point us in the right direction.
A present.
The Sturkio.
Just your big wigs basically told us to play delivery boys. You were supposed to hand those dogs off to the fancy people and tell them, hi. I had to plug them all into the push cart just to move them.
Boxes of samurai dogs are sitting in the push cart. I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Koshin at this theater, then placed his body inside the push cart. The killer placed Koshin's body in the push cart in the dressing room. And then you forced Steel Samurai to unwillingly move the body for you. Time to piece the final piece of this logic puzzle together. No matter how fragile or small the connections may be. Once we found them all, the way to the truth will be revealed. Final logic puzzle.
Okay.
Samurai dogs and Hinamaru dogs.
Yep, Hinamaru dogs and samurai dogs.
Yeah.
Oh! Nah, that doesn't fit right. No, it's Hinamaru dogs.
Lion body.
The body.
body, which means that they had to remove the samurai dogs from within first. Therefore, the samurai dogs that were piled up on the dressing room floor were most likely taken out of the pushcart by the killer.
Oh my god.
Waiters. That's right, Ezekiel Cathy here. And I got a red copper can.
Okay.
I said the line. Dogs were put in the dressing room floor. Minamaru dogs, samurai dogs removed.
That's right, bitch.
And that's what should not exist. This box of wieners with a Hinamaru on it. Yes, this red sun was filled in when the killer was busy removing samurai dogs from the pushcart. And it's proof that the murder took place in the dressing room. Oh, so it's blood. As long as this red substance turns out to be what I believe it to be.
Bloody dog.
Wendy, old bag. I thank you. What you have given to me is truly something very special.
Can't do that high.
And she fall fainted.
Are you sure you're feeling okay, sir?
Mr. Albert, as I suspected, you killed Mr. Cochin in the dressing room.
How many times must I listen to you repeat yourself? Haven't you figured it out yet? The words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. The only way I'm going to continue to cooperate is with some definitive evidence.
That arrogance, that self-confidence. You believe that you've erased every piece of evidence that could incriminate you. However, there remains one piece here, and it is what will put you away for good.
Yeah, you're bluffing.
Suppose. Hey, Mr. Kudos. Sounds like he's finally found. News finally found the fangs. We need to go after this guy's contributor. So tell us, what about the box of wieners is going to put the old man's away? There's evidence that will bring him down. Why, it's here, of course.
The red spot.
The red spots.
This box of wieners with a Hinamaru fan on it should never have existed. So I want you all to take a good look at this red spot. It's a single drop of blood.
Huh?
What's...
Blood, you say?
Agent Lang, I'd like this blood analyzed. Cool station.
Yippee.
I've got to admit, I'm a bit surprised. I can't believe we found blood in a place like this. I mean, I've known blood in lasagnas, but never this. Hey, use the standard lab photos.
Why was there why was there blood on the box to begin with?
If we think about the flow of the crime, I think the reason will become obvious. Larry, you said that you transported the wieners with the pushcart, right?
Yes? Yeah? You have a great memory, G. That pushcart was a bit too big for my son. You know what I mean? So to make sure everyone could see him, I had to buy some stuff in. I figured the samurai dogs were there, so I used them to fill up the cart.
If what Larry says is true, then what were the boxes doing on the floor? Ah, I see. The killer took them out in order to place the body in the pushcart. Exactly, and that is when I believe the victim's blood found its way onto that box. But when my men investigated that room, not a single box of wieners was in theirs. Because embassy staff members had already confiscated them. Yes, no doubt to hide the evidence of the murder.
Good thing Miss Oldbag managed to steal that one box before they got to them, huh? Looks like Miss Oldbag also managed to put this great thief to shame.
I can't stand this thing. Which guy's way of putting that? I didn't steal. I received it for myself.
Crocus Alba, I'd say this was one very fatal oversight on your part. Know thy wiener.
Oh, I'm sorry to rain on your love fest. However,
How can we be so confident in a no-win situation for him like this?
even if that blood turns out to belong to Mr. Cochin, then what?
So, Miss Actress, it sounds like he's not ready to call it quits yet. Huh.
The sole piece of evidence that was left at the scene of the crime. That alone has shed light on a new fact. At the very least, we now have proof that the murder occurred in the dressing room.
And you say that like it means something. Oh my god, just end already.
Sircon.
Right.
Sircon.
Excuse me, sirs. This is like the 13th fucking time.
Yo, reports. What were the results of the analysis? Sircon?
The analysis came back and confirmed that the real substance is blood.
I knew it. With this Quercus Elbas.
Mr. Edgeworth, I wonder if you might humor my question.
Your question.
The one from before, or have you forgotten? Even if that is Mr. Cochin's blood, what difference would it make?
Like we've already told you, it proves that the crime scene was risk.
But it doesn't prove that I am your killer, does it?
And let the wiener don't fit, you must quit. That's a very good point. The blood on that box doesn't prove that Mr. Alba is the killer.
I'm sorry. My brain is hurting because
I told you, like again, this is actually super Danganronpa at this point.
I know.
I know it's like this like we're going into this like we're going into V3 territory.
Then this evidence
Well,
is
far
meaningless.
beyond it.
Yeah.
I mean, Danganronpa V3 was my favorite of the series, but
Oh yeah, I love V3 as much as I like 1.
Then this evidence is meaningless?
That's right.
It can't be. We're so close, sir.
I want to smack that smug look off his face. Come on, this guy's something we can do.
Throw a wiener at him!
Where?
I only found a solid piece of evidence. There must be something I can dispose of. I need some mustard. Maybe that's it. Oh! I can't think of a single thing.
Of course you can't.
Are you gonna give me something actually important to say? Okay. Yeah, if you'll excuse me, I'll be. Oh my
Oh, for the
god.
love of God.
Mark,
this is the
take time.
4-8-15.
Who was that? It's too late. I won't allow anyone to stop me now.
It wasn't
Hold
me, pal.
Well, I got notified by
It's Mr.
DP.
Big's time, I heard.
It wasn't me either. It was me.
Why did you? Oh, Sircon.
Because I haven't reported everything to you yet, sir.
There's more.
Oh my god.
What? Hurry up and spits it out.
Agent,
Yes?
blood type is the victim's blood.
No.
Ooh.
What?
I bet Bob comes to sleep during all of this.
What do you mean? It's not the same, not the same types? You mean it's not the victim's bloods? If it isn't his, then who the hell's is it?
Oh, sir.
I don't know.
Oh, it's not the same blood type as the victim, sir.
What should we do now, Mr. Edgeworth? I have no idea what's that anymore.
Oh my fucking god, it's fucking obvious.
Neither do I.
What an amazing turn of events. That red drop merely proves something to be true, all right. Namely, my words.
And which one of your words would that be?
Ones where I said that your words are meaningless, worthless, and whatever else they were. I forgot. I'm old. I'm going to fall asleep now. That blood has nothing to do with the murder investigation whatsoever. Need I remind you that the blood got into that box long before it entered my embassy?
How did you know that?
Nonsense.
Dasher.
It's blood. This is blood, pal. There's no way it's not related to the murder.
So you would like to believe. But what if someone preparing the samurai dogs had a small nosebleed? Then what?
I guess that's possible.
Damns it. Have we been wasting our times on red herrings?
That doesn't belong to anyone connected to the case. That should be clue enough.
Quilk's elbows. Use bastards.
I like how the game is even tired of this bullshit.
Silence! You won't ever address me with such a filthy word again. I've wasted enough time with you here. I have few answers, so let me through. Please.
Elba, it doesn't matter where you run off to. You'll never escape.
Cock him over the head.
Some days,
The old American
I'll have
way.
the satisfaction of sinking my fangs into yours. You'll see. I'm a made man, Elvis, and all that Interpols will be behind me, working to see so that that day's come.
You know what your words sound like to me? You sound like the whinings of a pathetic loser of a mutt.
Oh!
Is this really the extent of all that we can do? Is the blood really from someone completely unrelated to the case? Or is there another possibility, someone else other than the victim? Just when I thought I had him backed into a corner, it is I who has been backed into ones. In a situation like this, what would that man do?
Gee, I wonder what he's thinking
What
about.
would he who can turn any desperate situation around do? Turn it around.
Phoenix,
Turnabout. That's it.
Seriously, dude.
I must turn my way of thinking around. Turnabout. It's not whose blood is this? It's whose blood could get onto the box like this? And if I can think about it that way, if the blood got onto the box when the body was being placed into the push cart, then the owner of said blood must have been in the dressing room at the time. And there's only one person that could be.
Please don't do
Kathy Mitchell.
Well, I must praise you for trying so hard. It's because of you kids that I was removed from center stage. And I'll be forced to live out the rest of my life in the shadows, unfortunately. But it's not a total loss, as the underworld will allow me more freedom than you ever knew. Freedom like what the raven feels as it flies through the night sky. Yes. You can't lay a finger on me. Not now. Not ever. Arm of the law is Power is before me.
Objection. Powerless, is it? I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you.
Oh, stop saying you.
She
What
said
do you mean?
Allow me to describe you in one word.
Eh,
pitiful.
Pit.
Stupid! You're so
Beautiful.
stupid!
that's true.
Marcus Alba, your wings were clipped long ago.
Huh?
And for someone who is trying to fly away on them without noticing that fact. Pitiful is the perfect word to describe you.
Mere words.
Do you mean by his wings are clipped, Mr. Edgeworth?
Just what you think it means, the cheat. We had already caught him in our trap a while back. With an incredibly powerful definitive piece of evidence. Hey, to Mr. Prosciutto's. You gotta speak in English, or at least Italian. What are you talking about? What piece of evidence? The piece I speak of is, of course, this wiener.
But we know that it's not from the victim. I don't see how it remains relevant to that case at all.
Miss Von Karma, I believe that is exactly why it's very important to the case.
What?
And the part that is the most important is the fact that it's not the victim's blood. He knows. You're looking a little pale. Good, then I believe you are already aware of what I mean. Then you knows who the blood belongs to. Huh. Of course I do. This piece of evidence is the irrefutable proof that will stop the killer in his tracks.
Oh, it's wood.
Blood that soiled this box of samurai wieners belonged to this person, Alba.
Take that!
The blood of the Red Sun on this box belonged to you, Marcus Alba.
What?
Say what?
Say what?
Why is his... For fuck's sakes, everyone is dumb in this case.
On the wieners.
Why is his blood on the box of samurai dogs?
Sircon, you're gonna get you need to get $1,000 worth of hot dogs now.
He's not even a victim.
The blood fell onto the box when Mr. Cochin's body was being loaded into the pushcart. At that time, the only two people in the dressing room were the victim and his killer. So that's what she means. If the blood doesn't belong to the victims.
There's only one other person it could belong to.
Yes, and that person is the murderer himself. That's the only logical conclusion.
But Mr. Cohen was the one who was stabbed, sir. How would Mr. Alba be the... Why would Mr. Alba have been the one who was bleeding?
He is the one who bleeds. What if during the murder, Mr. Cochin had fought back?
You know, punch him in the face? You mean, if before Mr. Alba could kill him, Mr. Cohen managed to wound Mr. Alba?
Yes, and I believe we have a piece of evidence that proves that he was bleeding then. What is the piece of evidence that shows that Mr. Alba was probably bleeding at the time?
Take that!
Mr. Alba, you bear on your body a great wound. The shears, yeah.
It was from masks this chick and attacked me with a pair of scissors.
Yeah, and that way after he was in the dressing room.
Ah, but is that what really happened? Well, is it?
Could
No.
You can manufacture a weapon by smearing blood on it, so I can't just accept that as fact. Shall we try a test, Mr. Alba, and see if the shape of your wound matches the scissors?
Objection!
You really are something else, Mr. Edgeworth. You won't let a single thing slip you by, no matter how insignificant the probability.
Oh,
You're the one to talk, Mr. Alba.
This is overcooked.
You've managed to give the law the slip for 10 years as the smuggling ring's leader. No matter the danger, you can hide every last ounce of fear and anxiety from everyone. You truly are a one-of-a-kind criminal.
Objection! I am the master of my fear. However, to think a person such as you could miss such a large thing.
Now what?
You believe I overlooked something?
You said that my wound was caused by Mr. Cochin. And that it was caused here in one of the theater's dressing rooms, right?
Yes, that is correct.
I'd like to point out that it's simply not possible. Oh my god.
Oh my god. How could...
My wound is a stab wound, and one that could only have come from a blade. I wonder where you would propose that such a weapon came from.
It's
Stabbies around.
this theater was packed with security guards. Oh, finally.
Hi, DP.
For anyone to come into the arena with a weapon of any sort.
Just as Mr. Elbows was able to bring in the alabaster knives in a bouquet. There must have been some sorts other ways to sneak in a weapon of some sort.
But as long as you can't prove what other way is. Well, you're talking about Mr. Coach stabbing me.
You've already drawn this out long enough.
I'm into that. Hey, DP!
Sure, if any other way does exist, you better hurry and tell me now.
Thank you. Thank you. With pleasure.
Speak faster, Edgeworth.
Wait, what?
This piece of evidence shows us how Mr. Cochin brought a weapon into this theater.
Yagarasu's key.
Take that!
Among law enforcement, this piece is known as the Yadagarasu's key.
Oh, that's the key that my father stole from me 7 years ago.
This is actually
And it is very unique in that it is both
Don't
a
worry,
key
Kay.
and a knife.
This will be over soon.
Meaning that under the guise of a key, it could have been easily brought into the theater. You couldn't dispose of the knife that stabbed you. Therefore, you wiped off the blood and placed it back in Mr. Cochin's pocket. After all, the key itself opens the safe in his office. And inside that safe, there was a document about Cadopian paper signed by Mr. Cochin. In order to make it look like Mr. Cochin died as the leader of the smuggling ring. You had to make it so that the police were the ones who opened that office safe. All that hard work to save yourself only served to destroy you in the end. Shall we try matching this knife's blade with your wound, Mr. Quokeselba?
seriously.
Seriously.
And that is what some may call the coup de grace.
No, I would argue that this would be what many people would call drawn out.
Yeah. Now let's see. Let us see how he's gonna break down.
Impossible. You can't take me down. Swine, out of you. Especially Manny Cochin. This is all because of that man's betrayal. He sought to steal control
No,
of
this is
smuggling
all
ring
because
from me by
Capcom wanted to
removing
fill out
me
his
as
time.
ambassador. This is why he deserved to die while bearing the guilt for all my crimes for me. That's why I sent out the Anagrassi card of how this incident was born. And he was supposed to be the smuggling ring leader who killed by the Anagrassi. I had yet another reason. And another story that was supposed to play out. Manny's death was supposed to bring everything.
Shut up. We don't care about the
And I
sequel.
would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling prosecutors.
Old Man Willow!
And your stupid
Cat.
Mr. Alba, I'm afraid there is one more question I forgot to ask.
It's one more question.
This country, or Calabasas, which country's court would you like to face first? Either way, it's game over for you. I have summoned Tom Bombadillo. Yeah, Tom
And
Bombadillo
now
came
we
into the
have
scene.
made a hollow stump.
Absolute perfect.
Hey doll, dairy doll. March 17th, 11:21 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. All right, DP.
Whoa! This is it. The big day. It's finally Alba's trial today. Also, it's the year 2025. Man, that case really drawn out, didn't it?
And next week, he's scheduled to stand trial in his own country of Alabasta. Red Section is heading that one. I suspect she'll be serving a full course of whiplashes at it. Gumshoe?
Having to face Miss Von Karma in court right after facing you, sir, huh? I don't even want to think of what that would be like. I'm off to play the Onimusha demo. I caught a glimpse of Mr. Alba as he was being escorted into the courthouse. He was literally falling to pieces. And boy, does he look as bum as I do before I get my monthly paycheck of
14 samurai wieners.
cents.
No, it's 14 samurai wieners.
No, they've reneged on that.
No.
It was too expensive. You know, I've been thinking.
Don't hurt yourself.
Why do they call it an oven?
It's not going off topic.
That flight attendant,
TP.
and even Mr. Horseman were all. Oh.
They're all.
Yeah, we've been at this for a long time. Let's just end this.
Yes.
Sorry, DP.
DP. Secret agents.
DP.
Yeah, you know. Sorry. I was gonna say DP.
No.
Just to give you an old line that Mike and the bot said from the Wild World of Batwoman. And correct. That smuggling ring was a common thread between all of the incidents. Chamomile was to provide support during smuggling ops, using her job as an connecting all the pieces. And Mr. Sportsman was to manipulate trials related to the ring to the end in their favor. Dasher.
Go your
Dasher.
airlines and even go your airlines and even for the prosecutor's office. No one was safe from the smuggling ring, huh, sir?
I suspect there are even more members of this ring spread throughout the world. Maybe we'll meet them in the sequel.
Yeah, it sounds like such a big op that I can't even begin to imagine what it's like.
What is it, Detective?
Nothing. It's just, well, come to think of it. Mr. Ernest Armano's trial is also scheduled for the later today, sir.
I'm aware of that. Mr. Armano has been working with the smuggling ring now for over 10 years.
Use the Amanos Group's various connections worldwide to assist the ring. But all of that has to come to an end as this conglomerate is now undergoing harsh scrutiny. Burger King Foot Lettuce. Oh, Mr. Romano a debt of gratitude, but he must pay his debt to society.
Well, this arrest of both Mr. Alba and Mr. Romano, I guess that's about wraps up the KG8 incident as well, huh?
I know you don't TP, you don't sub that crush anymore. I suppose so. The real killer in the KG8 incident 10 years ago was Manny Cochin. And 7 years ago, the killer in the second KG8 incident was Mackerel. Those two facts are the unshakable truth, however. It seems that a lot of effort was put into hiding these and other truths from us. And I will expose it all at the trials today.
You're solving cases left and right today, aren't you, sir?
CCU and Deadman. Perhaps now these two brave souls who tried to make the truth known can rest in peace. By the way, I received some gifts from Ambassador Palermo. Shrimp, crab, beef. I don't need any of these, so I'm giving them to you.
What? Seriously, sir? I get to eat a full course meal? Wait, actually, I don't think I want them anymore. The way you're holding them, don't tell me they're just coupons, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, have you not read the paper recently? Ever since the two countries became Cadopian again, its economy has changed.
Really?
And it seems that Ambassador Palermo has reaped a few benefits of his own from it. He has been announced as the official ambassador of the newly reunified Cadopia.
Okay, Sargon?
What a pity. Even though every item he sent is a treasure, you don't seem all that interested. Well, if you don't want them, I can give them to my lovely assistant, Kay.
Oh wait, that would have been me.
That's not what I said. So, Mr. Edwards, please let me have them, sir. I need to eat. I just have a moment alone. Actually, come to think of it, where is Kay? He's still not here.
Cedric!
It's gotta be more alert than that.
Hey?
I can't believe you didn't notice I was even mimicking Mr. Edgeworth for a bit.
I told you I didn't notice you. Or realize that voice was yours.
Langzy says, ferocious loves blooms in each new springs.
Agent Lang, a pleasant surprise to see you here.
It's been a long time since I set foot in the courthouses, but I wasn't going to miss this. Watching the guys who screwed up my countries finally get what's coming to them. Well, that and something else. I want to see yous in action in court.
Is that so, Agent Lang?
We flushed out all the counterfeit bills, so Zhang Faz is finally at peace again. And it's all thanks to you, so I just want to say thanks.
I'd see the day old Wolfie would say thanks to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
I should be the one thanking you, Agent Lang. If you hadn't negated Mr. Alba's extraterrestrial rights...
Extraterrestrial rights?
Yep. I would not have been able to bring him to trial. That damn alien. I believe the victory belongs to the both of us in this case.
A shared victory, huh? Look, don't get me wrong. I'll still never forgive you, Prosciuttos. I have zero interest in that truths thing you talks about in court. I've always done things my own ways, and that's not about to change. Got that?
I see. Well, I believe you should follow your own creed when you do your job.
Yes, and that's ever someone's most precious truth can't catch. Feel free to sit around and cry about it till all you want. But as for me, I'm gonna go get that poisons no matter what.
Alright. It's about time for the trial to start.
I will see you later. I'll be watching your performance from the galleries. I'm looking forward to this.
I prepared a whole ton of ticker tape for today's victory.
Some around when Mr. Edgeworth wins.
These two is funny as... Well, he's got enough, because I'm gonna go call my men up as well. A modest amount of ticker tape goes a long way. The scene shifts to the courtroom, and the final act of this long tale begins.
You ain't that the truth.
The legend of the great thief Yatagratsu. It's a story of those who chose to dedicate their lives to... Okay, whatever. Prosecutors are those who seek a guilty verdict for the defendants they meet. And to that end, you have no choice but to win by any means necessary. That creed was forced on me since I was very young. However, I no longer think that is all we prosecutors are. And that is because...
He's all alone.
Even though I've only been away from the courtroom for a short time, I feel as though it's been a lifetime since I've set foot in one. And today, more than any other day, I feel the fight with... Objection! Objection!
I'll be able to give the credits? Hell no.
What? Because they'll have posts like, you know... Remember this person?
Yeah, totally.
God damn it.
I'm really in Mr. Edgeworth's debt for the other day. Thanks to him, I'm still free to serve in the friendly blue skies.
And make shitty luggage.
Oh, so about my suitcases. I've been selling them on the internet, and they've become a real sensation.
On Temu.
Thanks to the praise of the art world has lavished on my work as being truly postmodern. And the airline has chosen me to design their new line of Go You jumbo jets.
Go You!
Someday you will be able to take a ride in my pink walled yellow seated jet.
You basically wanted to be like Planet Fitness colors almost. Or Pepto-Bismol. Oh! Ezio killed him. And we never heard from him again. Alright.
That was because of him, my money and the time is a waste, kid. And more importantly, about the previous statue, very Ethiopia, it weighs a bit like them. But the ambassador of Paulino was the most generous, so...
Oh, he got the fake.
A bunch of buffets.
Wow.
Ah! Oh my god, this meal.
I finally caught the Agent Hicks killer, and I was able to witness Mr. Albert's blood. It feels good to finally bring everything to a close.
They work for Interpol and other case in cooperation with them. However, the Cadopian courts await.
Gee, wonder.
Cadopian is supposed to be very fresh, so in my book should find new vigor there.
Katsuro.
God.
Hey!
Okay.
What up?
Oh, it's you. This one's
This little patrolman has been fired as of today, sir! I thought I was safe since we found the gun I had dropped, Andy. But I hadn't noticed I had dropped my police badge, too. I guess what really broke the camel's back was that I couldn't find my badge. My little life is suddenly tripped into a dark black hole, sir. I think I'll go to the courthouse and file a complaint with Ruffles, man. Because Ruffles have bridges. We wish you well, Barney Fife. Hey!
It's her!
Yeah. I was actually hoping to talk with Mr. Edgeworth a bit more than I did. But I've got to get going and return to Europe. I still got a long way to go and a lot of stuff to study there. Next time I hold Mr. Edgeworth on a case, I'm going to do it as a real forensic scientist. I'm sure he's going to need all the help I can give him, scientifically.
Nice job, I know you're still sniffling.
Yeah.
Amazing!
Our system works!
Yep.
I sure hope it does.
Heaven or hell? Let's
who did
start
this
off.
character again?
Oh, that was
How's the
Sergio.
kidnapping was staged?
I was let off easy. But I won't be going outside much at any time soon, but that's really okay. The only reason I'm forever trapped is in the cage of love. The guard down at the detention center. Well, when he's on guard duty, he has such a cold look in his eye, just like the prosecutor. Now stop it, Lorraine. When will you ever learn to stop being a prisoner of love?
Oh yes, Prisoner of Love. That was Donny Osmond's biggest hit.
Okay, Rugal, you go ahead.
Yep. But apparently there are all sorts of drama that takes place outside this courtroom. Since we judges are here day in and day out, I've only heard a few rumors, but... apparently Mr. Edward teamed up with a thief and became a detective. Maybe I should team up with a bailiff and try to become a lawyer or something. Perhaps Louie or Dora the Explorer might be able to help me.
Oh?
Maggie!
And Gumshoe.
Thank you. Alright, Vess.
Yeah. Dancer, get ready.
Okay.
I barely escaped death yet again.
Yeah, but boy, we were lucky to have Mr. Edwards the whole time, huh?
Yeah, but because I lost the key, I got fired from my security guard job.
Don't let it get you down, Maggie. You've still got me.
You're right, sir. I will be sad. I'm going to pick myself up and get through this. I wonder what my next job should be. Oh, this is actually kind of fun.
Part-time worker Mary. Fabiano.
Oh, Sergio.
Sergio.
Sergio, get ready.
Why not come to Credopia for your summer vacation? We have coupons plenty. Right now, our embassy's proud to present our Let's Investigate the Murder show. Although we created a particular case that created a few small fire on its own. Then we had a few problems with the fire marshal, but the next event will be great. It will be an expression entitled Capture the Yadigaras.
You know, it's kind of funny that there is a stage play based off that.
In this case, I help in creating our latest attraction. Please, take some coupons.
Alright, Sergio?
I can't believe that Mindy ditched me and went to Japan.
Wait, but isn't it like
It's
right
okay,
here?
Because that's how I met Miharu. We're planning to go to Paris and start something. We're going to sell Blue Ocean dogs. They'll sell like hotcakes, hot dog.
Like
for
hotcakes.
Sure.
Hotcake hot
Put a hot
dogs.
dog in the blue bun. I'll guarantee to turn your tongue in your face blue.
Nobody wants that.
I know I'm not for the type to work a lot hard at all, really, but so I noticed that I really haven't seen the guy in blue suit all recently. I wonder what's up with the next time we meet. I'm gonna make him eat one of those dogs.
Well, you know what, Vass? How he made his blue hot dogs and
All
blue
right.
buns? You
all
know
right.
what? No, Vass. He crushed a bunch of blue Takis to make it.
Ew, gross.
Oh, Crowley.
Bad.
Strong bad.
It's such
I
a bad.
have testimony in court today as a member of the Yadigaras.
Yo, Mr. Strongbed, you look well, things considered. In other ways, have you noticed the elements within the ring have begun moving?
Yeah, they're probably fighting over who should succeed. Over who should be the next boss. But it's gonna be that Verducci guy. To be honest, I wish I could forget I ever heard of this monkey ring.
Lang Z says there only bites the poisonous snakes from the heads to the tails. No one runs afoul of the laws and escapes this wolf's fangs. I'll get y'alls yet.
Yours. When did I become so old, you know? Wait, I'm not old. Oh, heck. I began noticing gray hairs in my beard. My grass beard.
You seem to be pretty old there, Strongbed.
Shut up,
Alright, get ready, Dancer. This is the last moment as a whole bag.
Oh no!
The last moment. Come on. Make it on.
I was a pink princess and your pink badger all in 2 days. Talk about Maggie. All right, a letter from my beloved Eggy Boo.
Stop. Restraining order.
Please take care of your hip, and when you wish to speak, first take off your helmet headpiece. What do you mean by that last statement? There's not a guy enjoy being under a headpiece after I've seen him.
Blah, blah, blah.
Like some creepy fuzzy pink animal, and then some pink princess. This is blah, 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 blah.
My old bag. Never again am I voicing her. Ever.
Yep.
Well, you never know.
That's definitely the last time you'll be voicing her.
You never know.
God.
You never know.
Okay.
March 17th, 16:33 p.m. High Prosecutor's Offices, room 1202.
Well, I feel much better that the trial's over. And as always, your legal powers was top notch, sir.
Ah, nothing beat the look on Mr. Alba's face when you revealed the ring's secrets. I was amazed. You're like a totally different person when you step into a courtroom.
Mr. Edgeworth is always 10 times fiercer in court.
Based on the information Mr. Alba offered up, they've begun large-scale operation to clean up the rest of the ring, which I'm happy to leave to Francisca and Agent Lang.
So, what are your plans now, Kay?
Oh, well, we've taken care of the creep who killed my father, so I'm not sure. Hey, I know. Maybe I'll just keep on being Mr. Edgeworth's assistant.
Are you still trying to steal my job, pal?
Just kidding. I can't steal something so important to you, Gummy.
Phew, what a relief.
Okay.
Yes?
Even after all that's happened, are you still planning to become a great thief?
Of course. But I don't want to tarnish the legend of the noble Yagarasu. So I'm going to hold off on doing anything until I make a tight 3-person team of my own.
A 3-person team?
A 3-person team of young beauties, the same age as me if possible.
With those criteria, I highly doubt you'll find the 2 other people.
My father chose to fight for the truth. I think that's what's so noble about him. So, you see, Mr. Edgeworth, the only thing I will ever steal are the truths that have been hidden away. I'm going to work extra hard to make a world where the Yatagarasu isn't needed.
Let's both strive for such a future.
Well, I guess it's time for me to get going.
I see.
Hey, keep your chin up and stay strong, okay? And don't be a stranger.
Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be sure to break the lock on the windows and sneak in.
Please don't do that.
If you could, I'd appreciate it if you came into the building's front door.
It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. The lock on my window has been broken forever.
One last thing before I go. Let's take a group picture with just the 3 of us.
Commemorative photo. Every big case has to end with one.
No.
Damn.
Oh, hey, why not?
Don't tell me you're camera shy, Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course not, Detective.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm taking the picture now. Hey, come back here.
Oh, Edgeworth, you must shoot the picture. Mr. Edgeworth, you can't run away from this, sir.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Stop that. I can't be seen doing that.
Totally taking it now. Say cheese.
Get in here, pal.
And thus, the long tail of the KG-8 incident came to a close.
Oh my god.
Saw the demise of a smuggling ring and the birth of a little great thief. There's little time to rest.
It's okay,
and relax.
Deadpool.
For I am eager to tackle the investigation into a new case. The reason for my eagerness is my want to pursue the truth, and my want to believe in the strength of those who use the power of the law for good. As someone who has chosen to live my life as a prosecutor, that is my new creed. Ah! Cedric, why did you do this? Alright, Thank you, Roberta Williams.
Okay.
You're not welcome. Grow without a poison, Cedric.
Okay, so that was a really
boy.
dragged out game.
Well, you know what's nice? I can't wait for Ace Attorney Investigations.
Oh, yep. Yep, we have Prosecutor Gambit that what finally localized. Tune in next week for our debuts.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I'll be, as always, I'm gonna be giving out assigned roles, but unfortunately, I don't know the official localized names, so I'm going with the fan translation names.
Well,
first.
I guess I'll be.
Also, I want
again.
to thank Deadpool for having at least given itself a chance to do it for 2 minutes. That was very kind.
Yeah.
Guess the complete gumshoe if DP can't make it.
Yeah.
Well, I could.
I'm gumshoe from now on, pal. That's how it's gonna go.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah. So basically, Ace Attorney Investigates 2 is the redemption of like how it like fixes everything in Ace Attorney Investigations 1 did.
Yes,
Yeah, and I actually am familiar with the story of Investigations 2, so I could easily identify like the fan translation. I can translate it, the fan translations to the official translations for you, Vass. And trust me when I say this, Ace Attorney Investigations 2 is arguably the best game in the entire series. That's not me being hyperbolic.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was actually. Let's just say, hold on, Ace Attorney. That's how. Well, I'll just say this. Like, that's how Yamazaki managed to get into the mainline of all Justice games. Like, this is where Yamazaki used to work on Ace Attorney, 5 and 6.
Yes.
Yep. So this is his
Trust
best
me.
work yet.
Yeah.
All right,
you are
so-
gonna, like,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
all I was gonna
I'll
say is that you're gonna love this game, Vass.
Yeah.
Trust me. You
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
I am fully prepared.
As much as this one dragged on, I still loved it. I love the idea because, again, as I mentioned, me and Dasher are very much fans of Sierra games in the King's Quest series, and this feels just like playing King's Quest or the original Police Quest over again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When I was playing King's Quest 3, we were doing this.
Mhm.
It actually, the RNG was actually pretty good.
Oh, the HD, yeah, the HD remake.
No, the original.
Yeah.
But RNG was actually pretty good for this King's Quest 3. Entertainment time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, so Vash, what are we doing tomorrow?
Yeah. So, we're gonna be watching Time Rangers.
Yes, Sentai Time Rangers.
Mirai said Time Rangers. My
not
other
to be
big
confused with
pick.
Time Force. Yeah, Power Rangers Time Force.
And Time
Yeah,
Splitter.
and you're gonna love this,
On Friday.
love this equally because it shares a lot of things with.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Power Rangers Time Force.
I'm gonna head out, gentlemen. You all take care.
All right.
Same. Take care of yourself.
About that, your character here, Bass, do you have the picture? Is it drawn already, or?
Oh no, I still have to wait.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just saying, on my case, I'm
Submit the
maybe
form
it's
to
a bit
the
late, sorry.
for the commission from you. I want from you.
Oh
soon.
yeah, and of course, Sturkio, you'll be playing Time Splitters for your Project Y2K on Friday because Vass, I will say this. I want to continue with Project Y2K. I gave you a bunch of new gifts. So feel free to use them.
I know. No.
Because once Sturkio gets done, of course, Dasher, if you get done with early on something too, Vass, I don't mind doing my next Y2K project, which that'll be, guys, as I mentioned to Sturkio, and I'll mention to you, Dasher, the amazing Raven Software Soldier of Fortune.
Ooh. I didn't look that one up.
Before they were imprisoned in the COD mines, they were doing Soldier of Fortune.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and raid the boxes for this, and I'm gonna go hop out because my nose is so runny.
Yeah, get some sleep. Take some NyQuil, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.